controller down. It's time to talk about the gaming industry. Beep, beep, beep. My name is
forgot
TJ
to
Leo.
turn off my air conditioning.
My name is TJ Leo.
Oh yeah, and I'm Andrew. I'm very forgetful today.
It's a good start.
I threw myself off. I threw myself out of the rhythm. You didn't even have to do anything.
Didn't need to touch a thing. Just going about my daily
day.
I don't even know anymore. No. This is episode 56 of Press Pause, a gaming podcast. How are you, my friend?
I am very sore.
You're sore?
Yes, but without the worthiness of the hammer. I went swimming for the first time in at least 20 years. Went swimming with my niece and my sister and had a great time.
Yeah.
But oh boy, was I feeling it afterwards. Believe me, it is a workout. I still remember how to swim, which is good. And my niece actually really impressed the hell out of me. It you take her out of the and I assume this is probably true of most kids. Take them out of the scenario in which they're expecting to be judged or graded, and just let them play around with the skills, and they will do crazy things. My niece learned how to do somersaults in the water, like just flipping, just head over foot and back again.
Foot over head.
Yeah, foot over head. Whatever. Well, yeah.
Both.
Crazy. Like she struggled to do it the first few times. She saw her mom do it, right? Mm-hmm. And I also tried it and kind of got it. I had to practice it as well. Mm. But she's been swimming for like a week and a half, and she, after a few attempts, she was just doing it like she was born doing flips.
Born in the water.
Just completely natural. She was even doing 2 in a row before coming up for air.
I can't even do one.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive. We had a good time. But like I said, man, I ached afterwards. I've ached today. It's not as bad as it was when I woke up this morning and could barely move, but I'm feeling it,
Yeah. That happened to me.
38 in swimming is when you're out of shape is rough. But actually, on that subject, you also just turned 38 yourself.
I did.
Happy birthday
on Wednesday. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we had a barbecue on Sunday, and then hung out with my buddy on my birthday. We played games. Went out to Boston Pizza for some grub. A Canadian establishment.
Yeah, despite the name.
Yeah. And then this Saturday, so by the time this airs, possibly, I'll be going out for dinner. So to my favorite restaurant.
Cool.
It's out of town, so little mini trip. So yeah, no, it's been good. It's been good. Today though, so you were talking about being sore after like something you haven't done in a long time. Mm-hmm. I went on a trampoline.
Oh.
The thighs.
Yeah.
The thighs were feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun though. That's a good workout.
It is. You just got to be real careful because you go off center. You're either going to the ground or you're hitting like the metal ring.
The metal bars.
Yeah. There's no easy way to dismount from a trampoline that doesn't involve landing back on it.
Nope, you just gotta slow down.
Yeah, and even then, if you land on the wrong spot.
Yeah. It's fun, though. It's good times. No, but today I was outside most of the day with my dad putting together it's like a garden truss. It's like a wooden garden truss that like sits, I don't know, probably about 3 feet off the ground and then holds 420 liters of dirt. And then you just plant whatever you want in there.
Okay, one of those.
Yeah. Our another family member has one, and they say it's just like 10 bajillion times better than planting it in the planet.
Yeah, it's a little higher off the ground. My
Yeah.
parents' house actually had one of those in front that was held up by brick, but years and years and years of rain eventually drove it to the
Yeah.
point where one day, I don't know, probably about 3 years ago, it just it came tumbling down, and so they
Yeah.
had it taken out because they weren't really doing much with it. It was like, plant, because they have some bushes in front, and it's like
Mhm.
it doesn't really need to be there because you can't see most of it, and it's too awkward to get into plant things, so we don't plant things. So it's just some raised dirt in front of the
Gotcha.
house. So when
Gotcha.
it they were just leaving it alone, but when it came down, they were like, okay, well, we'll just take the whole thing down.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah, the reason we got ours is because we had two wooden planters that we created ourselves that sat on the ground,
yeah,
which in hindsight was a really stupid idea because they fell apart within
yeah,
a couple of years.
yeah. They'll rot away if they're in
They just,
contact with the ground. Yeah,
yeah, they just rotted. The one box was gone like a year ago, so
yeah,
we only had one box left, and then we were like, well, we'll just wait till this one nearly bites the dust, and then we'll put it in this thing. So
yeah. You got to get them up off the ground.
yeah, so it's probably too late in the year at this point to plant anything, but we're gonna.
It'll be ready for next year.
It's ready for next year. It's cedar, and it's like treated so that it resists the water, and then it's got caps on the feet that cover the wood.
Yeah, like brass caps or something.
I don't know what they are. They're black. I don't know. Could
They
be
might,
plastic.
yeah, they might well be plastic.
Yeah. And then we have those sitting on a stone. Each leg sits on a stone too.
Yeah.
So that's even higher. So yeah, we'll see what that looks like next year. But
yeah, make sure you keep up with that
idea.
wood treatment though, because guess what's also falling apart? The deck in the back of my mom's house.
Yeah, yeah. Do you remember the deck at my old house out back?
Yes.
Yeah, that thing's gone.
Oh yeah.
Whoever moved in did not take care of it, and it's fallen apart.
Yeah, that was
Or
a nice
it fell
deck
apart.
too. It's nicer. I will say it's nicer than the ones that my mom has. But then again, your backyard was also nice. You had like a pretty flat.
Huge.
Yeah, your backyard. So the property that you used to live on was like really
long and narrow.
Yeah. And but it was flat, whereas because
kind of the backyard was tiered. So it had like the upper part was tiered. It was flat, but it was tiered, and then it dropped about a foot, and then the rest of the backyard.
Yeah, my mom lives on the side of a hill, which I guess
that sucks.
Most people in this town kind of live on the side of a hill.
There's a lot of hills here. That's for sure.
We're kind
or at the bottom of a hill.
we're kind of built into the side of a. I don't know if we would call it a mountain.
Don't they call it an escarpment?
I guess
I think that's the name.
It's way too gradual, and it's dirt, so it's
just big hills,
big slopes. Yeah. And my mom's house happens to be one of many that are in that kind of place. So it's you can go off the deck, but you can't go very far before you start going down.
Right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I see what you mean by flat now. In comparison, yeah, that backyard was huge. I miss it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure my dad and I certainly don't in terms of mowing the lawn.
Yeah,
that was a lot to mow.
Mm-hmm.
That was like a 45-minute mow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough about non-gaming. Let's get into some housekeeping. No corrections this week that I'm aware of.
I have a correction, actually.
Oh, snap, son. Go for it.
I fucked up when we were talking about Harvest Moon on our on the top
correct
top
yourself,
50.
sir.
Yeah. So I said this nobody's going to care about this. Nobody's going to care about this, but it's going to damage my cred if I don't correct this. You jump in the hot spring at night to recover your stamina.
What did you say?
I said you go to the tavern. What I had gotten mixed up in my head is that you can flirt with the girl there and get her up to 10 hearts in a single night.
If you know what I mean.
Well, no, literally, that's the rating, 10 hearts.
I know.
So yeah, I got those mixed up in my head. Okay. But yeah.
Well,
That's
on
it.
that note, as a piece of housekeeping, don't forget to go check out part 1 of our top 50 Super Nintendo games list. We're still working on part 2, but part 1 is up, 50 through 26, and some honorable mentions that didn't make the list. So go check out that video. The short from that video is killing it.
Yeah. Also, we
It's
talked about Mario Party, and like 5 hours later, if that, Mario Party went up on the Switch
Mario Paint.
Online. Yeah, Mario Paint. Did I say Mario Party? Fuck
Mm-hmm.
me. Mario Paint. Yes.
It's one of those. It's a Friday.
Yeah.
It's a Friday.
Yeah.
That's
But
okay.
yeah, so I choose to believe that we caused that. We
Yeah, I know.
brought that into existence. You
That's
can
what
thank
I
us.
tweeted out. I was like, apparently we can will things into existence. So here's another one. Chrono Trigger remake. Chrono Trigger sequel. It's coming, right?
I mean,
So
we already got the sequel. You haven't even played it.
But it's not a sequel. It's like a spin-off spiritual successor
No, it's definitely a sequel, dude.
thing.
You
I
haven't
gotta play
played
it.
You haven't played it. You don't know.
How long is that game?
It's longer than Chrono Trigger, but Chrono Trigger's not super long.
Yeah, Chrono Trigger's like 20 hours.
Yeah. The thing is there are multiple routes through the game, so if you want to see everything in the game, you have to play it like 2 or 3 times.
No, I'll beat it once, and then I will look up anything I missed to see if I missed any.
Yeah,
cool
that's what I did.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's on my to-do list. Normal housekeeping, don't forget to check us out on YouTube Music if you want the audio-only edition of the show. That's where you can get it. And don't forget to join the Co-op Club Discord community server, where myself and several others are talking about games, talking about wrestling, talking about world events, all that good stuff. Come and check us out. We have a ball in there. In fact, someone's in there right now saying, "What y'all playing this weekend?"
Ooh.
And our very own Agro Khan, who's written into the show before, says he's thinking about playing Ratchet and Clank. What's the new one? I'm assuming he means the newest one.
Yeah, the PS5 one.
Yeah.
Rift
Into the
Apart?
Nexus? Rift Apart.
Yeah, Rift Apart.
You're correct. Fallout London.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
apparently.
the mod.
The unofficial mod, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like Old School Legends is chatting in there right now, too. He looks like he's playing Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, which I'm assuming he means the reboot, and Cyberpunk, which got another patch. Game's been patched to hell. All right. What you been playing? I know what you've been playing. You don't have to tell me, but
yeah. So I have been continuing with Final Fantasy 16. And some of the stuff that I complained about last week has been addressed. I got far enough that Jill had some plot development, some agency of her own, and not just doing the thing that everybody else is doing.
Don't get too used to it.
Yeah.
she's still underutilized.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I kind of suspect that was going to be a problem, but at least it's something.
Don't worry, there's no spoilers in this video. It's the same one we were watching last week.
And just been moving along with that. It's been a little sluggish because of the other stuff I've been doing. But I've been working at it. I try to get at least an hour into it every day.
Yeah, I mean, you can't play for any less than that because it's a game that really requires your attention.
Yeah. So I basically try to get at least to the next area to solve whatever the present issue is, and then I say, do I have time for more? Do I feel like playing more? If yes, I'll keep going. If no, I'm like, okay, well, I did what I needed to do to keep going at this. Just because, I mean, it's a Final Fantasy game, man. It's big and it's long, and there's a lot to do. But I am now in an area where it's not just stone European castles, so it's a nice change. It is admittedly a desert area, so it's a lot of
I know where you are.
2-story sandstone buildings, but at least it's variety. You know?
You're in one of the side quest mania areas.
Yeah, I actually, last thing I did was I did some side quests. I
Yeah.
had to help a guy figure out that you need to make a knife good.
You'll be returning to do more later too.
Yeah,
It's not
some of the
like
side
one.
quests in this game are really
or-
dumb. Like,
Oh, they're bad.
how do people in this world function? I mean, I know that.
The reason that they're bad is I shouldn't say the reason they're bad because there's no excuse for side quests to be that dumb.
Yeah.
But it's again the Final Fantasy 14 team.
Yeah.
MMOs are
–
so notorious for having lame fetch quests and just nobody gives a shit. That being said, though, the game does have some great side quests. Some are better, way better than others.
Yeah, there are some good ones, like the one where you go to find the girl's pet and it's actually a bear.
Yeah, you talked about that.
That was a really good one. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, there is a good one in the sand area.
Yeah,
than where you go further out.
But a lot of them are.
There's at least one good one per area. I feel like.
Yeah, like the last one I did, I had to find 3 pieces of stone for him to do his thing, and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. There's a lot of and find a thing, go and fight a thing,
fetch quests,
go back and forth or relay messages to people. But once in a while,
I hate those ones.
Yeah, once in a while you'll have one where it's either a novel idea or there's some good writing in it.
There's a couple of missions in there that are go talk to this person, now go talk to this person, now go talk to this person, now go talk to this person.
Yeah.
And then return back to your quest cover, and it's like, that was the best you could do? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just a messenger boy, even though I'm here to save the world. Cool.
Yeah, one thing that I'm not fond of is that sometimes the game will say, here, we will put a quest marker showing exactly where you need to go. And then sometimes they'll say, here, we'll just put a quest marker in a vague area of where you need to go. And like
MMO.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And I don't care which one you do, but can you at least be consistent about it? And if you're going to do hey, it's in this area, could you not put the person right on the absolute fucking edge of that? Because I saw where the person,
one little corner.
Yeah, I saw where the person was, and I thought that was outside the circle of it. The person is somewhere in here. So it wasn't until I went and I was like, okay, I've gone everywhere, looked it up. Oh, it's that person who is so close to the edge of this. I thought that they were beyond it. So I didn't think it could possibly be that person.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But
otherwise, you're still enjoying it.
Oh yeah. Combat's fun. I got the Titan abilities, and those are a lot of fun to use. They're really, really powerful.
How about that fight, eh?
Yeah.
The
way that fight ends.
It's like that fight is anime to the max, man. Just like running up the arms and it's crazy. It's fun though. Great game.
Yep.
Can't wait to. The biggest thing I really want to hear your thoughts are the end game and the ending.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything else before we move on?
No, that's pretty much it. That's where I left off.
Okay. I am not empty-handed this week as I was last week. I'm still, just taking
sampling
little bites of everything.
Yeah.
I'm 4 or 5 hours into Metaphor at this point.
Okay.
I've gotten to the point where I've done like one loop. You know what I'm saying? Like one, like, oh, okay, I get it now. And it still hasn't like grabbed me the way it did when I first played it. So I kind of regret playing the demo because I think had I waited, it may have grabbed me and kept me.
Yeah.
But it hasn't done anything to like push me away.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm enjoying it still. If you like Persona, this game is like, they should have just called this game Persona dash Metaphor or colon Metaphor. It's Persona, but instead of at a high school, it's in like a mythical universe.
Yeah.
So if you like Persona, you'll love this game. I don't know if there's any like relationship mechanics though. There is relationship mechanics. I shouldn't say that. I should say I don't know if there's any romance options like there were in the Persona games. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm there's some JRPG-ness
Well, yeah.
that's come into play. And it's not the like I've been very specific about the JRPG. What's the word I want to use? Like stereotypes, basically that kind of plague a lot of the JRPGs, and that's why I kind of lost interest in them over time.
Yeah.
And you know, like something like Final Fantasy 16, like you're saying.
Yeah,
it's so westernized that it doesn't do almost anything from anime that makes me cringe. You know,
although it does kind of come off as it's with regards to that, it's nice to play a character who's in his 30s and has like facial hair instead of being, you know,
a boy,
a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I do think that Final Fantasy 16 does kind of lose some of what I like about JRPGs in its attempt to be so Game of Thrones, so The Witcher, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And you don't have.
It's a little less personal than you would want. I think.
Yeah, it doesn't have to sacrifice. But... No. It doesn't have to sacrifice those things. Like I would love for there to be, you know, more colorful characters and not everybody just wearing black leather all the time. Although I will say you can change your outfit, and there is a few different things. I've got one that's the one I'm using is it's like an Ifrit themed outfit, and there's like burning patches on it. It's kind of cool, but the thing is, I would love more colorful characters in general, which is something that Final Fantasy and Japanese role-playing games, well, really Japanese games in general, tend to be full of, you know? And
yeah, I mean, we've talked about it on the show before, like the amount of anime-inspired or JRPGs that you see on these like showcases and stuff. 9 times out of 10, you can't tell or remember any visual distinctive differences between them. And the characters are all usually very stereotypical. There's no real depth, you know, in them visually. Yeah. But anyway, Metaphor's fine. You know, I need more time with it. Obviously, it's it's probably a 100-hour game. So like, I don't know. I need way more time with it. But it's fun. But that's not really what I'm going to talk about this week. I'm going to talk about 2 demos that I played because I love playing demos, man. I just love it. The first of which is Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
Ah, yes. Oh, this does have a demo out. I should play that.
So if you didn't like Ragebound, you'll probably love this.
Oh, okay. That's kind of what I was hoping for.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say that this is like Ninja Gaiden, but this is more of a hack and slash, dodge, you know. I mean, just look at some of these. So, like, you're doing combos, you have special moves like that, you know. And the art style, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Like, holy shit, it's like a watercolor painting come to life. Like, it's absolutely
gorgeous. The Shinobi games have generally looked pretty good. I was more of a Ninja Gaiden guy as a kid. I never really played much Shinobi, even though I did have a Genesis.
No, either.
But
I played the PS2 one.
The PS2 one's great.
With the big long red cape.
Yeah, I love that game.
Yeah, it's really cool.
You kill all the enemies in the area fast enough, and then you do the thing where he puts away his sword and they all disintegrate or like explode into blood or whatever it was. That shit was great.
Yep.
They made a sequel to that I never played that didn't seem to get marketed that much.
Well, this one's getting marketed like hell. Like, they're just going all balls to the wall on this one. The only thing I would say, I don't want to call it a complaint or a critique, but there's a lot of controls, which you wouldn't expect.
For like a side scroller.
Yeah, because like so you have your normal hack and slash combos. You know, you have your light attack, you have your heavy attack. But then you have a jump. Then you have a dodge.
Right.
Then you have an air dash. And then you have an air dash down.
Okay.
You have a double jump, as you saw here. Like, platforming is crazy. Then you have spells that you can cast, like breathing fire. You see it at one point in the demo.
Yeah.
And then you have executes, which are that you saw that happen where he he goes real quick and kills them instantly.
Yeah.
And then you have his like ultimate moves, which are like screen covering
screen filling,
death, death and
What
destruction.
would be a smart bomb in a like an arcade shoot 'em up, like in a Raiden or an R type?
Doesn't instant kill everything. It's like,
but it just does big damage.
Big damage, and the one that they do in the demo sets them on fire, so they get a damage over time debuff.
I wonder if there's a name like for the thing with the slash, like the one hit slash thing, because that's like an old like samurai movie trope. There's got to be a term for that in Japanese. I wish I knew what it was.
Yeah, in this game they just call it executions.
Yeah.
But the weirdness is that in order to cast the spells, you have to hold down L1 and then press a face button. In order to do an execute, you hold L1 and R1, but it only works when there's this little icon above their heads. And then to do the super special moves, you have to hold down L2 and R2 together, and then all the face buttons that you're normally using. It feels like a lot, and I kept screwing up. Which one I wanted, which of the holds I needed to do.
Yeah, having to hold two shoulder buttons for an execute is weird.
No, you're right. Yeah, L1 and R1. Shouldn't
it just be like there's an icon above their head and you just press the attack button when you're close?
It's a chain reaction. So you'll be like chun 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 chun.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Still, holding two, like there's four shoulder buttons. Surely just holding down, like, do you need R1 on its own for anything?
That's the dodge.
Yeah. They didn't
the dodge and the dash in the air thing.
They didn't map that to a face button? Like that's not like
circle,
the B button or circle or whatever?
Circle is your item. So you can throw like
in my head, like that's A, B, X, Y, but the shoulder buttons are R1 and R2. Like I've got Nintendo / Xbox and PlayStation terminology
mixed,
depending on where you go on the controller.
Yeah. No, yeah, circle on play. I'll use PlayStation as mine because it's my go-to. Yeah. Circle is like throwing a dart, and other items.
Right. Because that's an old school Shinobi thing. Is you got the throwing knives and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then X is jump, square is light attack, triangle is heavy attack, and then all the shoulder buttons that I just talked about. So like, man, I don't know if there was it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And the boss fights are really fun and it's really fast.
Yeah.
But it feels good. Like, so it's funny. So there was a demo I played for another game that was, sort of a side scrolling shooter, I guess, platformer shooter.
You mean like Contra or?
Yeah, kind of. Except you can aim wherever you want.
Oh,
up and down. Yeah. Like there's like an aiming, and then it also had this feature. I can't remember the name of the game, but it's because I'm not recommending it for a reason I'll talk about in a second. But it also had this really cool mechanic where it would slow down time, and you could shoot your gun and guide the bullet.
Oh, that sounds neat. And they
for
fucked
about
that
like
up?
2 seconds. No, that part's really cool. What they fucked up was the platforming. It doesn't feels like absolute. I died 6 times within 2 or 3 minutes from falling into pits because I was just like, why am I not dashing? Why am I not? And then I deleted it, and then I go and play this, and I'm like, 0 problems.
Yeah,
just moving through like butter.
Good movement is so important. And it's a thing that sometimes people still struggle with. Like, I wouldn't want every game to feel exactly the same, but there are definitely games that I've played. It's like, this would be so good if it just felt like this game, you know? Yeah. Like, if game A played like game B, it would be perfect.
Yep. Yeah. So I want to play more of this game. I beat the demo. I couldn't get enough of it. It was really fun. So it's a good thing. So yeah, highly recommend playing the demo.
I think I'll download the demo after we're done recording.
Yeah. It's not super long. But it's super fun. I think all of this is actually from the demo. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is the demo trailer. Yeah. So yeah, that's really cool.
When does this come out? Did it say like August? I thought it said August.
Yeah, 29th. I think it's like August 20th.
Oh, so this is real soon.
Yeah, this is soon. This is a soon thing for sure. Yeah, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is a little bit of a lighter lighter title. I'd never heard of it before, but the demo came out, and I was like, okay, well, I'll give that a shot. Nightica. So this is a roguelike, or I would call it a roguelite auto battler.
Yeah.
So you draw. Basically, I don't want to call it a deck because it's not a card game, but you draw. You can see at the bottom there, you draw different units, and you have to put them in the grid. And
it's a card game in the same way that like Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is a card game. It's presented as cards, but it's just the attacks you can use for that round.
Yeah, it's not like you get to build a deck.
Yeah,
it's they're randomly given to you, and you have to come up with the best solution to them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's super fun. So like every unit does some sort of different attack or heal, but they also have synergies between them. So if you
put the right ones together,
if you put this unit next to this unit, then you'll get some sort of bonus. So you have to always like reconfigure and figure out the best way to accomplish it. Yeah, I had a ball with it. I beat the 2 world demo that was in there, and it's a little bit. It's not really. I don't know why it's not showing it in this clip, but if you see the grid that you build your units on, there we go. Let me pause it there. So all this area,
it's locked.
It's locked. You spend currency to unlock each one to expand. So it's a balancing act between, do I want to expand with this money that I have now? Do I want to save it so I can make more money after the next battle? Or do I just want to focus on the units that I have? And it's also a game that forces you to replace your units too. Like the early game units in the early on in your run, you can see that they have like levels. So like the gray ones are kind of like the weakest.
Yeah.
The green ones are like a next step up, and then there's like I think blue, and then purple, and then orange. And so like you can start with gray ones, but at a certain point in your run, they're going to, even if you continue to upgrade them as you go through, they're going to be
there's a limit to how useful they can be.
Yeah, eventually you're going to have to replace them and make the tough decision to sell that unit and bring in a heavier unit that's like a higher level, but isn't leveled up yet. So you're kind of starting from scratch in that way. There's also spells and all kinds of different things. You can re-roll that bar. That's what this thing is here. So you can spend currency, which is right here, to re-roll and get even more stuff in a turn. And obviously, the further you get, the harder the battles get. So yeah, it's super fun.
This sounds neat. Does this have is this on iOS or Android? Because this looks like it would be a really good mobile game.
I don't know.
They showed what platforms it's on at the end of the trailer, and I wasn't paying attention to which ones were there.
GOG, Steam, no mobile game.
Really?
So all consoles and PC.
That's surprising because that looks like a game that would be perfect for like a touchscreen interface. Like I mean,
it's possible it'll come to mobile phones because this is not even out yet. So August 21st comes out.
Yeah, I could see that being a lot of fun on like my iPad or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty quick, kind of an in and out type of experience. And every time you fail, if you accomplished certain challenges within the game, then it unlocks different units and different magic spells for your next run. So they could come up in the list. So yeah, I had a blast with it. I've never enjoyed an auto battler before. Actually, that's not true. I did enjoy Mage and Monsters on Steam, but this is really fun. I really enjoyed it.
Cool.
So recommended, has the TJ seal of approval.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then there's also classes. Let me see that. It's right there. Yeah. So those are all the classes. You have 9 different classes, and they all have different bonuses and special units that they only have access to, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we've been playing. Let's get into the Metacritic Check-In. And there's only one game on the Metacritic Check-In this week, and that is Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. It's out. It's in the wilderness, and it's doing very well. Sitting at an 86 from critics. 86 from critics. No user scores yet. It's too early for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently people are really digging it. I will pick it up at a certain point, I think. It's not the top of my list, but I definitely want to play more of it.
Yeah, and I
Won't.
wasn't crazy about it. I wanted
And
to
you will.
be. I it looks awesome. You know, I'm
Mm-hmm.
watching this and I'm like, man, I'm having more fun watching this than I did playing it. I wish it was as fun as it. I wish it was as fun for me as it looks here.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Maybe I'll
man.
do a a let's play for this. Maybe
Yeah, it
that'd be cool.
just I've almost never been disappointed by something not clicking for me as much because I was like,
You know what?
I really want this.
Try the demo again in like 6 months to a year and see if you like it.
Maybe,
Because
yeah.
I've had that happen before, where I come back and I'm like, oh, what the hell did I not see in this? Most famous sort of game of mine in that category is Fallout 3.
Yeah.
First time I played that, thought it was absolute garbage. I hated it. I was like, what is so amazing about this game? The characters are flat. They don't emote at all. It's like watching a, you know, oh, I absolutely hated it. And then I played it like a year later, and it became one of my favorite games of that generation. So it happens. Yeah, it happens. All right. That's the Metacritic Check-In. That's all we got this week for the Metacritic Check-In. So let's get into the news, and you've got an update
Yeah,
on something.
so this is about Steam and Itch and the credit card companies. Um, I originally had planned to email some people because some people have dug up some email addresses and see what they had to say about this, but they've actually put out a statement. So this was actually, I'm going to be reading from some screenshots posted by Trape Seraphin. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly on BlueSky. Um,
Shout out.
and they have posted pictures of the statement. So Visa Visa said, as a global company, we follow the laws and regulations everywhere we do business. While we explicitly prohibit illegal activity on our network, we are equally committed to protecting legal commerce. If a transaction is legal, our policy is to process the transaction. We do not make moral judgments on legal purchases made by customers, except they, threaten to pull support from Steam and Itch if they didn't take down porn games.
Mm,
So that's that sounds kind of like bullshit.
yeah.
And MasterCard says MasterCard has not evaluated any game or required restrictions of any activity on game creators, sites, and platforms, contrary to media reports and allegations. Our payment
Oh.
network follows standards based on the rule of law. Put simply, we allow all legal purchases or all lawful purchases, on our network. At the same time, we require merchants to have appropriate controls to ensure MasterCard cards cannot be used for unlawful purchases, including illegal adult content. That also sounds like bullshit because they also, you know, threatened to pull support from Steam and Itch
Didn't
if,
they just say that they didn't?
yeah, they just said that they didn't, but like those those games have been removed, and Steam and Itch have
Well,
said because, well, because it's,
maybe it's specifically Visa and not Mastercard. Maybe they're just being lumped in and they didn't actually have anything to do with it.
well, but the thing is, Collective Shout, which is this this anti-porn uh, activist group in Australia, have specifically said that they basically that they strong armed Visa and Mastercard and PayPal into threatening these services to take down the games or will refuse to process payments to you. So, like,
Hmm.
the people who,
That's weird.
yeah, like the people
I
who
mean, Visa's not denying it. Basically, um, that they did it. They kind of are.
they're saying that they allow people to purchase things that are legal. Well,
Yeah.
pornography is legal.
Yeah.
So
Well, maybe. Well, we're gonna get into a similar topic. I'll bring it in after that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like it when you get the answer straight from the horse's mouth. In both those scenarios, and they don't line up.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like one of you is lying. So, did did you guys strong arm Visa and MasterCard into doing it? Or did MasterCard not bow down to this group, but Visa did? And what would you say there was a third one? American Express?
PayPal.
Or PayPal. I'm pretty sure did. that seems like something PayPal would give into.
There's also
Yeah.
Stripe, which I think is like a European credit card company. I'm not too familiar with it,
Okay.
so
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
But they're not mentioned in the images from this post. Although Stripe has said in the past that they specifically do not support adult content.
Oh, okay.
Then they don't mention, oh, we don't support illegal adult content. They just said, oh, we don't support adult content. Full stop. So,
well, Europe's a little different.
Yeah,
they do things differently over there.
Yeah, but the point is, it's not their business whether or not they support it. Their job is to be a service by which I can say I want to spend my money on this thing, which is legal, And it's the other thing here. Not that I should need to say this, but it's not just pornography. It's also any game that deals with subject matter that is considered uncouth, even if it doesn't promote it. Like, there are games that have themes of like sexual assault, like, that are, that clearly show, hey, this is bad. And this is a character who's experiencing trauma because of it.
I wonder if this was part of the reason that the Ready or Not team made the changes they made.
I mean, that
because remember they removed very specific things.
Maybe
it just seems very timely to me.
I think that happened a little earlier, but it did still happen pretty close. Though, like it seems to have taken a lot of people by surprise. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they would have, if there was a way for them to have advanced knowledge of this, because it seems like Steam and Itch just kind of dumped this on people without any without any lead up. Like, hey, in 30 days we're changing our policy. It was just one day it was different. Yeah. But yeah, like, so even stuff that doesn't explicitly like condone this, stuff that says, hey, this is bad and this is a story about the damage that it does to people, that's getting taken down as well. Stuff with gay or transgender themes are also being taken down because for a lot of people, just gay people existing is adult content,
Right.
So it's not just like, oh, well, they took down the game where you can have an incestuous relationship. They're taking down even the stuff where it says this is bad, and even the stuff where it's just, here, this game has a gay character in it,
Right.
So, like, it seems pretty clear to me that this is a.
I don't think this is the last we'll hear about this. I'm especially with everything going on in the States right now. It feels like someone's gonna. I mean, we could get into a political conversation, but I don't know. I think we'll avoid that for today. Weird. The world is weird right now.
Yeah. Also, I don't have hard evidence for this, so I'm just gonna say take it with a grain of salt. But I've seen people saying that they've been verbally abused by like support staff on the hotlines for these companies.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yeah. I haven't heard any audio recordings, so I have to take people's word for it. But
we also have to take into account that these support staff may be being inundated with rude
and
people.
we also don't know how well they're being treated. I mean, all of the guides that I've seen out there that are like, hey, here's the talking points you need to get to when you call, to complain to Visa and MasterCard. They all say, be polite, don't swear at or threaten staff.
Almost every customer service like position that you'll encounter these days will have that alert it up now. They even have it at like my doctor's office.
Yeah.
Like we have a zero tolerance policy for rude behavior or whatever the case is.
Yeah, they'll say, "Oh, we'll throw you out." And so if there are people who are calling and saying that stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if they're getting pushback from support staff, even though they're not supposed to do that. Like the way I see it is that if somebody calling you, for support starts swearing at you, as far as I'm concerned, you're well within your right to respond in kind. But if these are calls from people who are being reasonable, then that's a different story entirely. But like I said, I don't have any audio, so I can't verify. I'm just putting that out there because it's worth mentioning. In the interest of covering this story as fully as possible, but take it with a grain of salt until we have like hard proof.
More deets.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's get into the rest of the news here. So first up, Nintendo had an impromptu direct this week. So I'm not gonna go over everything because a lot of it was just, hey, this game is being ported to Switch 2 that is already out on other platforms, or we've heard a million times about already. So it's like, who really cares? So I've taken a bunch of the sort of unique things from the direct for us to
this is their partner showcase. It was about half an hour long. I didn't watch it live, but I did mouse through it.
It was fine.
It was fine. Yeah, people get really bitchy when there's a partner direct. I'm like, partner.
Yeah, what do you expect? It's just a third-party showcase.
Yeah, and that's the best. Like, I know that Nintendo games are coming to the Switch too. I care about the third parties because that's what makes the system worth owning.
I think the problem is people think about a third-party showcase in terms of like, if you were to watch a third-party showcase State of Play or an Xbox showcase, you're going to get a lot of shit and you're going to get a lot of new announcements. Whereas with a Switch 2 direct, you're probably just going to get a lot of ports because the system just came out. Like, that's what I would expect, that's why I was like, there's
whenever there is a partner direct, there's always tons of fresh stuff in there as well. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
People they just don't learn, and there was fresh stuff in here and some pretty good stuff too.
Yeah. Nothing in here made me go like, oh shit. But
something did for me.
Oh,
yeah.
Right. Well, let's see. The first thing on the list is a new trailer for Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment, the sequel to Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity. I don't have much to say about it, but
I wonder if Age of Calamity plays better on the Switch too, because that game was good.
Yeah,
but
it does.
Good, because it had some frame rate issues.
So one thing that Switch 2 players have noticed is that you playing Switch 1 games still benefit from the extra horsepower of the Switch 2, just not in terms of fidelity or like resolution.
Yeah, it's stuff where it just like,
runs better.
Yeah, where there were bottlenecks. Like, it's not going to make a game that's designed to run at 30 suddenly run at 60. You need a patch for that. But a game that runs at 30, but it's not a very stable 30, the extra power just necessarily will make it run better because it's a more powerful system.
I can't remember the specifics, but I remember hearing about some like pretty big ones that were like, oh, that game runs so much better. Oh,
apparently
that's really cool.
The 3D Pokemon games run great now.
Yes, yeah, they actually run properly now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, I don't have much to say about Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. It's another Dynasty Warriors type game. It might have a little bit of cool context for Zelda historians, but the story's kind of over. I think I highly suspect that the next mainline Zelda game will have nothing to do with Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, I think Nintendo probably wants to move on.
Yeah, so this is kind of just like bonus stuff where I'm like, do I need to play
it? They did one for the war 100 years before Breath of the Wild, and now they're doing the one like 1,000 years before Breath of the Wild. So yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah,
I'll play it maybe. I don't know. The problem with Nintendo games, Well, the problem with this is the thing I always forget about Nintendo games, and then it pisses me off, is that they never drop the goddamn prices.
Nope.
It's like, hey, this game's $79.99. 15 years from now, it'll still be $79.99. It's so stupid.
Yeah,
it's dumb. I'm not going to buy your game at 70. This is not a game I would pay $79.99 for. It's just not. That's a lot of money, and if I'm going to spend $79.99, I'm going to do it on something that I'm going to get a shitload of hours and gratification from. This will be fun, but it will be a mindless fun, not a investment fun.
Yeah, the Warriors games are kind of like that. Although I do like the Hyrule Warriors games. Like
it was fun.
I haven't played a ton,
but not $80 fun.
I haven't played a ton of the Dynasty Warrior stuff, but the Hyrule Warriors has always been the best ones that I've played. So
yeah,
maybe it'll go on sale. They do go on sale sometimes. They just don't. They don't really drop in price like
$10 off. Woo!
Yeah, I mean,
it's still not enough. When games like on Steam go on sale for like $5, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when they're priced at $70 initially, it's like, why can't Nintendo do that? I don't know. All right, next up was a new Monster Hunter Stories game, Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection, which looks gorgeous. Looks absolutely beautiful. I didn't like the first one, but I think it was like a 3DS game or something like that. And then the second one was, I think, a Switch game. I think. Pretty sure. And I played a little bit of that one, but it kind of feels like Monster Hunter Light. Mm-hmm. Like a Monster Hunter for
I think that's kind of the
kids.
Point. Also, this looks super Breath of the Wild. Like, it's not just that it's cell shaded, but it's like the style of cell shading, and also that the guy is wearing like a light blue tunic. Is like, come on.
It's pretty though.
It is.
It's very detailed, very pretty. Much better looking than the second one, and definitely better looking than the first one. The first one was pretty fugly. But this looks great. Probably won't play it because I really have to detach myself from this universe.
Yeah,
I need to accept that I'm just not going to get into Monster Hunter. But it looks gorgeous. Looks absolutely beautiful. Crazy cool trailer.
Yep.
Let's see what else we got. This one was weird. I don't know what to say about this one, but I thought I was going to put it in there. Chillin' by the Fire. It's a game about keeping the fire going, the campfire going, and you're like hanging out with your buddies. It's almost in a VR sense, but like horrible. But like people are going crazy over this game, and I'm like, is it because it looks stupid?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I don't understand what. It's like a campfire simulator.
Like if this was a thing that you could do, like if this was a mini game in Animal Crossing, where you play online with other people, then I'd be like, sure. But making it a game to, like,
I guess if it's only like $9.99, sure.
I guess, but
I don't know. It just feels like it should be a VR game, not a Switch game.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll make a VR version.
That's certainly possible.
But yeah, this is
look at that.
This is horrifying.
Like, that's
just bubbles with your friends' faces on it.
Faces,
yeah, that's
that's
nightmarish. Like I would even take fucking Facebook's metaverse shit with like the legless people. I'd take that over this.
Yeah, and it's out now, so maybe we'll see it on Metacritic Check-In next week.
Yeah, and it'll have 150 million%.
Yeah. Weird games like this always have some sort of weird cult following. I don't know. All right, next up was a surprise for me. Octopath Traveler 0, a prequel to the original Octopath Traveler game, which I really enjoyed. Never beat it because it's a fucking huge game, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I played the demo for that, and it was it was fine. It didn't really
it's
leap out
not
to
a
me.
game that demos well, I don't think, because it's a game that it's like a bajillion hour game, and like you don't really get into the mechanics of like how deep the combat goes until probably 10 hours in. And then you realize that all the different characters you can actually recruit. So you pick a character, and that's just where you start. But you can meet all the other characters and have them join your crew.
Yeah,
Um,
for me, it's a part of it is like the whole HD 2D thing has just never really clicked with me.
oh, okay.
I know that some people
I like it.
are really into it, and I don't have a problem with it. It's just that I don't know. It doesn't. It seems like a lot of these games are kind of being sold on, hey, it's HD 2D, and I'm like, that's cool and everything, but that's not. I mean, I will say Traveler did have some stuff going for it, but I don't know. It just it
I
just
recommend it.
it just wasn't doing it for me. Although this one does have a town building, we can see that in the trailer. So
It does.
maybe that'll be the thing that gets me because I do like building towns and stuff. Remember Breath of
Me
Fire
too.
2 where you could find people to build up that town?
I didn't play enough of it
Oh,
to
that's right, you
remember that.
didn't. Well, you can build a town in that game. It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I played Dark Cloud and Dark
Oh
Cloud
yeah,
too.
Dark Cloud has that. What's the other game they make? Oh God. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
The guys at Dark Cloud team.
Let's see here. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. There you are. That's what it's called. White Knight Chronicles. I had to check my
Oh,
shelf.
never played that one.
Yeah, it's also got it's from Level 5. It's from the same people.
Yeah,
And it's also got a town building thing. I never got far enough into that game. That game
didn't do very well.
well, I mean, it got a sequel.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, so the problem with White Knight Chronicles is that they're like, you're the main character. You create a character, and you're the main character of this game. And it's like you show up in the first cinematic, and that's it. And for the rest of the game that I played, you never show up in any of the cinematics. You don't have any effect on the story except when gameplay actually happens. Now, apparently, in the second one, your created character does play a more central role in the story, but for the first one, it was just like, no, this other guy who would be the main character in any other JRPG is the real main character. You're just there for the ride. Oh
Gotcha.
man, yeah.
Yeah, I played Octopath Traveler 2, but I think I just had enough. And the game is obviously just so massive that it requires a lot of time.
Yeah, the other thing about these games, and this is true of the Saga games as well, is that you play multiple characters, and that to me that's kind of like, oh, I just invested so much, and now I got to start over with another character. It's like all that work I did on this character's scenario doesn't carry over.
Well, it does. Well, in Octopath Traveler, it does. So you when you start off, you do your character's sort of prologue story, and then every time you meet a new character, you do their character's prologue story. You can choose to skip it though.
Oh, okay.
It gives you the option of playing the prologue if you want to do that, or you can just skip it, as if you're just meeting them for the first time. But then all of the characters have continuing missions in the world to continue their story. So it's kind of just like any other RPG, except it gives you the ability to play. It would be like being able to play Wakka's backstory.
Oh, okay.
From Final Fantasy X. Gives you the option to be like, I'm just going to go back and play Wakka.
Yeah, but the thing with Wakka is it would just be like 50
playing
games.
Blitzball.
Yeah, 50 games of Blitzball in a row. I fucking hate Blitzball.
But yeah, they all have. It's a lot. I would recommend you give it a try, but again, there's so many games.
I probably will. I probably should.
Yeah, the first one's really good.
Yeah,
the characters are really endearing.
I think it's gone on sale a few times.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can probably pick it up on Steam for super cheap.
Yeah, it seems like it would be a really good Steam Deck game.
Definitely. I'm actually, but the reason I was surprised to see it was like, wow, they're popping these things out left, right, and center. Like they got to give people more time to breathe.
Yeah,
on this series
because they have another one that they announced. Square Enix,
which I think is
The Adventures of Elliot, which is
now,
okay.
It's a little different though. This is an action RPG.
Yeah.
not a turn-based
it
RPG.
looks exactly the same. Like it's another
It
HD
does.
2D.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a part of the Octopath Traveler universe, but it's definitely visually
Yeah, it looks a lot like
that.
it.
Yeah, but so I almost skipped over this thinking that it was Octopath Traveler 0, and then I saw this stuff and I was like, ooh, that might be a lot of fun actually. HD 2D Secret of Mana, almost like.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep my eye on this one. It looks really pretty. And
did you play that Secret of Mana remake?
No, I played the Trials of Mana.
Yeah,
the 3D,
that was good.
I really enjoyed the gameplay, the combat.
Yeah.
But again, sort of the anime and JRPG tropes really got to me after 10 hours.
It's a game from like 1996 or whatever, so it was the style of the time.
Yeah. But the gameplay was amazing in that game for sure. If you can get past or enjoy the other aspects of the game, the story and everything. Then
some of the characters in that game are really annoying.
Very annoying. And
the little girl is super irritating.
It also unfortunately has what I call the Dragon Quest music curse, which is why I can't get into Dragon Quest games. The music is just, it's so particular.
It's very old school.
It's very MIDI like, but in a bad way. It grinds my gears listening to that.
Again, it's a 90s
orchestrate
game.
That shit. Orchestrate it. It could be great if you orchestrated it, but instead they just keep to this like classic MIDI style music, and I'm just like, oh my god, it just makes my ears bleed. Like it's not even that it's like good old school stuff. It's just, to me, it's just bad. I just don't like it, and it's very repetitive.
Really, because I love the music in that game.
It doesn't surprise me, because the people that love Dragon Quest would swear by it, just like the people that like Final Fantasy games would swear by the music in Final Fantasy games.
I'm talking about Trials of Mana.
Oh, yeah, no, I have the same problem with Trials of Mana. It might be a little better, but it still grinds my...
Yeah, Dragon Quest, I don't know, Dragon Quest never really did it for me.
Oh, there's a demo for Adventures of Elliot.
Oh.
Guess what I'll be talking about next week?
Yeah.
I was not aware of this. Although it might be on Switch too.
Oh, well, we'll have to look that up.
Yeah, I'll have to check that in. Was there anything else?
There sure was.
Oh yeah. There was Gila.
Mm-hmm.
Or Gala? Not really sure how you pronounce it. But it's a sort of a adventure platformer
with a
game
mouse.
Where you play a little mouse. I feel like I've seen another game that looks very similar to this.
Right?
This is not the same game that I thought it was when I booted it up. I think it started with an H.
This game also starts with an H.
Yeah. Like it was like Howl, or unless this is the game and it just looks 10 times better than that game did. Because that game looked pretty rough. Yeah. You can definitely tell this is an Unreal 5 environment.
Oh, they're showing off their water tech.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look at that.
Ripples.
That looks almost real.
Yeah, it looks cool. Super good.
Yeah. So this will be fun. But I think it's
like the volumetric like haze where things in the distance are a little bit out of focus.
Look at the detail on the tree.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, look at the lighting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks real good. But unfortunately it's been its release date's in 2026, so we got a little bit of a wait.
Yeah.
But it looks great.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Look at that.
It kind of makes me wonder why nobody's made like a
it's Switch 2 exclusive. Well, that makes me sad.
Yeah, well, with visuals like that, I bet it is.
Well, I mean, it could have been PS5.
Yeah. But it makes me wonder, like, why hasn't anybody done a Redwall game?
Or a what was that? What was that great cartoon movie back in the day? Secret of NIMH.
Secret of NIMH, yeah.
Yeah, this looks great. I'll see if I can figure out what that other game was that I was thinking of. Also announced, this one was shocking. Plants vs. Zombies Replanted, now with co-op. yeah, I was like, huh, that's kind of cool. I don't know what more additions are in it. They didn't really elaborate. It's kind of a short trailer.
Yeah.
But I was color me intrigued, basically. But and I think there's also PvP. Like there's competitive zombie slaying with plants. But it looks cool. Coming out in October.
Yeah. Upgraded
Look at that.
graphics and some new mechanics. I mean, that's generally the way to remake a game. Make it
Yeah.
look better, make it play better.
No, make a true sequel.
not the
Not the mobile garbage that we got.
what about the third person shooter they made?
Oh, the Garden Warfare.
Garden Warfare, yeah.
That was very popular for some reason. I don't know why, but it was very popular. Oh, that's a Switch 1 game too. That's cool. I like that. All right. Oh yeah, and then the big one. I'm assuming that you were freaking out about. Oh no, it's not. I think I missed it. I must have missed it.
How dare you?
In the footage. That's
how
weird.
Dare you?
I'm pretty sure I had it, but anyway.
New Katamari.
Yeah, Once Upon a Katamari.
Yes.
Once Upon a Katamari coming out in October.
All we need to do is will it to be, and it shall be.
Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger.
So yeah, new Katamari Damacy game is coming out.
Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have footage for it. I did have it in the list, so it must have got lost in the shuffle.
It's Katamari Damacy. They all look pretty similar.
There's a tumbling pile of shit.
There's a ball. It rolls things up. You know, things get wacky. But it's fun.
Get a little wacky.
It's fun, man.
Yeah. Some things that I didn't include in there was the Pac-Man World 2 remake.
Yeah.
And then the rest were basically just ports. Just a lot of ports.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Let's see. So the reason I have this playing by mistake early was our first first actual news of the episode. The Pokemon Company is dealing with a little bit of a controversy. I don't know if did you read about this?
No.
An art controversy again. So I don't know if it's going to show it in this video.
Did they get caught using AI generated pictures or something?
No. Come on, are they going to show it? It's not too much longer.
Did they lift somebody's fan art?
They may have.
Oh.
It doesn't appear like it's going to be in the trailer. But there was some fan art that was like basically straight up copied. Not like it wasn't copy and pasted, but it was very obvious that they looked at that piece of image and went, I'm going to create something that looks exactly like it. So they've taken that art down. And if you're playing the game, so this is TCG Pocket, you can still have the card, but it just reads new art coming soon.
Yeah.
It's just gone.
Yeah, my guess is that they probably contracted that art out to somebody because that's what they do. You can look at the cards and they'll say, art, illustration by whoever they commissioned to do the art for that card, and whoever they commissioned decided they were just going to copy somebody else's work.
Well, they made a public statement saying that it was their card production team. And they were provided incorrect materials as official documents to the illustrator. Commissioned to create these cards. You are correct.
Yeah,
correct.
Okay.
So they gave him the
fan art by mistake.
The fan art by mistake.
That can also happen. I've seen that happen before, where instead of going into the company's archives because that's work, people just Google like Pokemon art or whatever, and they find something that looks really good, and they're like, "Oh, that must be official. That's super good."
So I have a comparison here,
yeah.
So you can see.
Oh, okay.
You like these?
Oh yeah.
So the one on the left is the Pokemon Pocket art, and the one on the right is the fan art.
All right.
Yeah.
That's blatant.
Yeah. Very. It's not identical, but it's damn close.
I mean,
Yeah.
those tail feathers are nearly identical.
A little longer on the
They're
left.
longer, but they're in like the same position, and there's the same number of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And so
Yeah.
I think it was both this card and the Lugia card, but I
Yeah.
couldn't find the comparison for the Lugia. But that's
Yeah.
they're in trouble. They made an official statement and apologized and all that kind of stuff. And
Yeah,
um
it's good. The fact that they were they prompt about it? Was this a quick response? Do you know?
this was posted today. So
Okay.
I don't think so, because it was these card packs have been out for a few days.
Oh, a
I want to
few
say.
days though. It takes time for people to discover this. It's the fact that it isn't like weeks or months
Oh,
later.
no, yeah, it wasn't that long. No,
Yeah, then
just less than a week.
that says to me, oh, this is like they're not trying to pull one over on people. They're saying, oh, did we fuck up? Oh, we fucked up. We will make this right.
Yeah,
When there's a quick response like that, it's usually, people are honestly saying, yeah, we made a mistake. This shouldn't have happened. Art that wasn't official Nintendo art got mixed into the reference collection, and yeah, so that, yeah, I give him credit for addressing this quickly. Um,
unlike
especially
some other companies.
Yeah, especially since they removed the art from the card. Like they could have just left the art there,
No,
but the fact that they've specifically removed the art from the cards and said like new art is coming, that to me says yes, this was a mistake. This shouldn't have happened. We will fix it promptly, which is
right.
the right thing to do. Because, I mean, this kind of thing happens. Like I said, I've seen this happen before. There are people whose fan art has been used in Disney World as like decorations on walls and stuff because some artist that they hired Googled, Mickey Mouse, and they found fan art that they thought was official because it looked, it was on model. It
So
looked,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, not everybody who works on this stuff knows. There are some people who copy things maliciously, like the
Bungie.
marathon, yeah, the marathon thing. That is 100% malicious because that was all over the place and it was everything. So there's
Yeah.
no way that was an accident. That was somebody trying to rip off someone else.
Yeah.
This, I look at this and I go,
Or trying to screw Bungie on purpose.
yeah, yeah. This is like, I mean,
Oops.
it could be malicious. I'm not going to say it's definitely not, but I'm more inclined to believe them when they've had
Yeah.
such a prompt and appropriate response to this.
And it's only 2 cards.
And it's only 2 cards.
It's not like it's an entire deck.
Yeah,
That would be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. We have some other Nintendo news though. Starting with it's a Mario card. It's eventually will come a week will come where we won't talk about Mario Kart World.
Yeah.
Last time we talked about Mario Kart World, the players were up in arms after Nintendo patched Mario Kart World to get rid of the ability to basically people were deliberately trying to avoid the long stretches of straight road between tracks.
Right. They just wanted to get to the next race right away.
Yeah, so they were voting for the random option, which had a very high chance of giving them a lap-based race next, which would just warp them to the next race instead of having to drive the stretch. And then Nintendo was like, "That's not what we intended," and they removed that.
Yeah.
Well, they've reversed that decision. Unsurprisingly. In the latest patch notes for Mario Kart World Update 1.2, which is available to download now, Nintendo said it has increased the frequency of lap-type courses appearing in the selection when choosing the next course in versus race and wireless races.
Yeah.
This should please a large number of fans who complained loudly about Nintendo's previous change and who said it was a sign Nintendo was forcing players to drive through lengthy stretches of the game's less interesting open world rather than via its tighter, more curated actual courses. Today's update is a chunky one with a slew of tweaks and bug fixes for Nintendo's open world racer A handful of new features include the ability to view replays after downloading time trial ghost data, and to choose who to spectate in Knockout Tour and Balloon Battle. Meanwhile, a handful of balance adjustments by Nintendo have made computer-controlled players weaker in everything other than battle, and also nerfed the homing accuracy of the boomerang item. There's also a new wheel spinning animation if you try and accelerate too early at the start of races, among a bunch of other stuff.
It sounds like they've decided to give the people what they want, which is nice.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it'll be a good 5 years before this game is like outclasses 8. I kind of wonder how many people are playing World versus 8, like what the player numbers are like.
I mean, I would assume that if you've got a Switch 2, you're probably playing this because it's where all the people who've got Switch 2s are going, and you're going to want to get some value.
Or
are
they?
Well, I'm
like Switch... maybe they're like, well, I'll just go back to 8. It's got more courses.
Yeah, but Switch 2 has sold now 6 million units.
Getting ahead of me.
Yeah. Sorry about that. But I mean, there's plenty. There's a big enough install base that I assume that this, and because this is one of the 2 big games that are out on Switch 2 right now, I assume people are still playing it and are still into it. I know that they're into Donkey Kong because every day I see people talking about how it's one of the greatest Nintendo games I've ever played, and making me really wish I could afford a Switch 2.
Yeah, me too. But I'm not paying that. Not right now.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of money.
No. As Andrew alluded to, Nintendo has announced that the Switch 2 has sold 6 million units already, and it has not changed its fiscal. What is it? What do they call that? Their predictions. Their fiscal predictions.
Yeah.
Of selling 15 million within 1 year. They have not changed it.
They're on track too.
They mean on target. However, at the same time that they're doing really well there, the Nintendo Switch 1 price hike that came to Canada is now also effective in the States.
Yep.
And by the sounds of it, will also affect basically everywhere else.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. So, a Switch 1 OLED is $399.
Jesus Christ. Now,
so
is that US or Canadian?
That's US. So $50 more. $50 more and you'll get a Switch 2 with Mario Kart World.
What are they thinking?
I'm thinking they're thinking we don't want people buying Switch 1s anymore. Here's a reason to buy a Switch 2.
I don't know. No, it can't be that.
It can't be that they're losing money on Switch 1s.
No, so I think it's a tariff thing. They're looking at that as an excuse to boost the price. But who's going to buy a Switch 1 for $50 less than what you can get? Yeah, I think the right move here, because you know how normally when a new system comes out, the old one gets a price drop within like a few months of the new one coming out.
Yeah.
I think the thing to do here would have just been to not drop the price. Instead of increasing it, just quietly don't drop the price and be like, we didn't increase it, but then you did increase it. So what are you doing? Come on.
Yeah. The original Nintendo Switch is $339. So even if you were just to get the original Switch, it's still kind of a pointless purchase. It's like, the smarter move would just be to spend $60 more and get a Switch 2 without Mario Kart World if you want to do that.
Yeah, because the thing is, if anything, I would think that they'd want to sell off the Switch 1s as quickly as possible to free up inventory space,
Yeah, I don't get it, man.
Because the window, the window of appeal, if you will, for that thing is now it now has an expiration date. I don't know exactly what that date is, but there's going to come a time when nobody wants to buy a Switch 1 anymore, right? So I would think that they'd want to still strike while the iron is hot and encourage people to continue buying them at either a reduced price or just the price it already was, but increasing it is is nuts to me, even with tariffs and all that. Like, come on.
It's definitely due to the tariffs because their reasoning, Nintendo said, is it's based on market conditions.
Yeah.
Which is code for
yeah, and there have been I haven't paid attention to the tariff stuff for everywhere because there's basically, it seems like there's tariffs on every country. And there's a lot of countries out there, but I heard there was some shit going on with the negotiations for Japan, so
yeah, and ours went up to 35%.
Yeah.
I hate that guy.
Yeah.
He's an idiot. All right. Let's move on from Nintendo news because Nintendo was not the only one to have a showcase this week. You probably haven't seen any of this because it happened today.
Oh, no, I haven't.
About 7 hours ago.
No, I have not seen this.
So it wasn't a huge one, but THQ Nordic had their showcase.
I heard about that.
Yeah. And it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
I heard positive things about it, and I was like, "There's a THQ Nordic thing today."
Yeah. I didn't know either. I saw.
Great marketing, guys.
I was just on YouTube looking at my subscriptions, and I saw a couple new trailers pop up, and I was like, "Huh, this is a weird day to put trailers up." And then I checked like half an hour later, and there was like 8 more, and I was like, "Oh, there must be something's happening." Yeah, something's happening.
You see that Battlefield 6 has got a trailer?
Yeah, I didn't include it in here just because it looks like Battlefield.
Yeah, it looks like Battlefield, but it looks like good as far as Battlefield goes. Like it looks plenty detailed and looks like it performs pretty well.
Yeah.
Like I may not be super into those games, but I got to give them credit for making incredible looking games that run at high frame rates.
I mean, they used to make good games in the series. The last good one was probably 4. I think 1, which why they called it that, I don't know. Trying to follow the Xbox trend.
Well, no, it's because it's set during World War One.
Oh, well, they should have just called it WW1. That's annoying.
Yeah, but the thing is, they never had a Battlefield 1. It was Battlefield 1942. Oh, and then they had Battlefield, because it was a World War II game. And then
the fact that we have to have this conversation, though, makes me me mad.
It's infuriating, I know.
It's so infuriating.
The only one I ever played was, I don't even remember if it was Bad Company 1 or 2. It was one of those games.
I played Bad Company 1 and 2. I played 1942. I think everyone's played 1942.
I haven't.
You must have played it. You must have at some point.
No, I haven't.
That game was everywhere.
Yeah, it wasn't on my Xbox.
Wow. What PC?
I didn't. I don't think I had a gaming capable PC back then.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember. We're talking about a game from like 15 years ago, dude. At least
that's true. I just feel like it would have been a game you played.
No, I did play. I think it was Bad Company 2. And the thing I remember about that game was that they were really proud of their particle system and like the realistic dust they could do. And anytime anything interacted with the environment, it just sent up massive clouds of dust. And I was like, yeah, this looks really good, but I can't fucking see anything.
Yeah. But it was fun though. It was a good game.
Yeah, it was fine. And then they took a shot at like Modern Warfare. They're like, oh, those pussies with heartbeat sensors on their guns. I was like, okay, guys, it's okay. It's okay. You're perfectly valid and special too. It's fine.
But yeah, like everything after 1, I would say everything after 4 was pretty bad. Like 1 was kind of the nose was starting to go down, and then 5 was pretty bad. Hardline was fine, and then the really bad one was the futuristic one. Was it 2049 or something like that?
They've had a few futuristic ones.
Yeah, because the first futuristic one I loved because you had to like board a spaceship.
Yeah,
and
that was 2142.
2142, that was great. But whatever the most recent Battlefield
I think it was just 2042. Maybe they'll do a 2242.
Why is this in the Mario Kart review?
I have no idea. They're talking to some IGN database dude that's like, hey, let's talk to our IT guy about Mario Kart.
It was weird. Yeah. Let's get to the THQ Nordic
Right,
showcase.
we were talking about THQ, and I got off track on Battlefield.
Yeah, so I didn't pull everything from the showcase. I just pulled what didn't suck, basically. So though, for those that don't know, THQ Nordic is under the Embracer Group, unfortunately. But they do make good games. There's some really great THQ Nordic games. So,
yeah.
It's probably one of their best studios. Where's my mouse? There it is. Oh, there's your.
Once Upon a Katamari.
Why it must have fell in the order that I had it.
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
Hooray.
Wow, can we see gameplay? Thank you.
Yeah, it's Katamari Damacy, but that's fine. Don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Yeah. Okay, now let's go to the next one. So this one is hilarious. So this is SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide. It's like a Bikini Bottom sequel, I think.
I guess.
But wait for the hilarity. Wait to see who shows up. I wish I could play the audio for you, but I feel like we might get copyright struck.
We definitely.
What? Who do you think that is? Who do you think it is?
I don't know. Oh, there you go.
It's David. No reaction. It's David fucking Hasselhoff.
Well, he was in the SpongeBob movie, wasn't he?
I think so, but now he's doing like I don't know if I can. I can't play. I can't. You're not gonna hear the music. But yeah, he's singing a song and he's dancing.
Yeah. He tried to have a music career.
Oh my god! But it's so parody. I
saw him
at
a convention once.
Yeah.
While I was,
did you almost run into him like Alice Cooper?
No. I was waiting for the George Takei and Michelle Nichols panel, and I was like, "Fuck it." David Hasselhoff has a panel in the same room before. Sure, I'll go and sit and listen to the Hoff for an hour. Yeah, why not?
Sure. But anyway, I thought it was just funny because Hoff was in there, and it's a really funny trailer. Again, if I could play the audio, I would. But go check it out for yourself. Have a good laugh.
Yeah, I've never been a SpongeBob fan.
No, me either. I only put it in there because of Hasselhoff and that guy's butt.
Okay, great.
All right, look at that butt.
The one article of clothing that the show is known for, and now they're missing it.
Yep. No. It's so funny. It looks very pretty though.
Oh yeah.
Like very, very pretty looking.
This is like that fucking White Stripes video.
Having a fucking strip, having a trip, looking at Hasselhoff and SpongeBob.
Gonna be talking about a 7-nation army or some shit.
All right. First one is Recreation. And this looks like a lot of Burnout style here. Look at this shit. Look how Burnout-y this looks.
Yeah, well, they're like, if EA's not going to do it, fucking we'll do it.
Yeah. So this has me very excited. This looks real good. But it's like an open world. It's basically Burnout Paradise. From what the description
looks like some fucking crazy ass tracks.
Yeah.
Some sky road.
I don't know if you can create tracks, and that's what that stuff is. But
I mean, that graphic there with it materializing together, that to me says track creator. But that's just my assumption. That's the image I would use if my game had a track creator mode.
Yeah.
That's how I would imply that there is a track creator mode if I did not directly say there was.
Yeah. Those were dinosaurs. Yes.
Yeah.
It just looks like a lot of fun. I'm dying for an arcade racer. Once again, we manifested a series. Look at that. You even got the boost bar down there. Yeah. Did it have a release date on here?
No, just
wishlist.
Wishlist.
Yeah. So that looks really cool.
The children yearn for a fucking cruisin' or a San Francisco Rush.
Old children.
Yeah, the children in this case are us.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the two of us.
So they've also got Wreckfest 2, which we've seen before, but this is it's in early access, but this is an update, and man, does it look pretty. The detail is just kind of insane. Oh!
Yeah.
This looks really fun.
It does. It looks good.
Yeah, Wreckfest 1 was really fun.
I hope that what's in the trailer translates to gameplay, and that's not just like cinematic damage. That's actual like.
Oh no, this is actual damage. That they had a very similar system in the first game where your car would like fall apart piece by piece, and you'd actually have damage that affects how you drive too.
Yeah, so, like, I love when they do that. It's not just a visual indicator. Like that. GTA 5 is like that. Like if you get your like one of your axles fucked up, your car will start to like drift to the side as you drive. Yeah, I love that shit.
That happens in this game too.
Yeah, cool.
Looks really good. So there's that. What else we got? This was kind of a surprise. I was never into this series, but they're making a Sacred 2 remaster.
Man, Sacred. There's a franchise I haven't thought about for a while.
Yeah. I'm not sure why. Maybe my assumption is that they're trying to gauge interest in the series.
That is some early to mid 2000s looking CGI there, which I mean Sacred 2, so it's about the right era.
The gameplay looks the same. The very 2000s as well. But I assume it's just to gauge interest in the series to see if they want to make a new one. Because you got to remember, Embracer owns a lot of IP. Yeah, they're just sitting on IP left, right, and center. So they're testing the waters, I think, to see if anyone gives a shit.
Oh man, I remember I used to play. I never played Sacred, but I used to play games kind of like this a lot.
Yeah. Well, there's another game that's kind of falls into this category, except it's a remake, not a remaster.
It looks very like Dungeon Siege 3-ish.
Yeah.
Or Neverwinter Nights.
I missed the boat on that game.
Yeah.
Speaking of the remake that I was talking about.
Oh, Gothic
1.
Yeah.
So one cool thing about this trailer that I can talk about is I've played this. I have played the demo for this game.
Oh, cool.
Played it today. And I have a couple of takeaways. Number one, it's very faithful to the original game.
So I've never played Gothic, but from what I understand, that could be both a good thing and a bad thing.
It's kind of like a Skyrim, like a third-person Skyrim. Yeah. It's basically the way that I would describe it.
Yeah.
And it definitely feels that way gameplay-wise. Like it feels old.
Yeah.
But not in a terrible way, because I was enjoying myself.
Yeah.
Playing it, and they are very clear. I can't confirm this, but I would bet money on them. They are using the Unreal 5 engine, because the environments in this game and the lighting are.
It has that look.
It has that just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Just blinding light look
to it. Dude, I saw a video demo today of an Unreal Engine 5 feature that's called mesh blending, where when you it's for like building terrain. So when you intersect like a rock with the dirt, instead of just the rock mesh just sticking out of the dirt, it'll automatically like patch them together,
fold it in.
Yeah.
It's a big time saver. That's kind of like one of the big focuses of Unreal Engine 5 is AI being used for game development to save time on things. The one thing that this game definitely doesn't have going for it is good character models, which is a little weird because I thought Unreal Engine 5 used MetaHuman.
Well, that depends on what, you know. The option is there, but it's up to the developers to use it. If they've got a different solution that they want to use, then
they should go with MetaHuman. Because the way I would describe the visuals in this game is it looks like they took the environments of Unreal 5 but put in the characters from a PS3 game. You can't really tell from this trailer because it actually looks really good, but when you're playing it, oof. Yeah, very.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds a little harsh, but if you're telling me that it's different in game than in the trailer,
in game, the characters look pretty rough, pretty bland and boring too. But the gameplay is very. It almost kind of feels like. What's that? Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yeah.
Where like hits mean something. So like when you get hit, you take a good chunk of damage.
Yeah.
So it's very much a game of patience and waiting for your time to strike. And lots of blood, really cool blood effects. I think this is the original Gothic, so you can tell the difference. Oh, it looks like they're releasing Gothic Classic. Look at that.
Yeah.
So you can play the original as a separate entity.
Cool. That is a.
Oh, and two.
Yeah, some of those visual effects. I'm like, yeah, I remember when games looked like that.
Yeah. Well. But yeah, I enjoyed my time with it. It's very pretty. It wasn't running very well, but that could just be the fact that it's a early demo.
Yeah.
Oh, and the third game too. Look at that. Coming in 2026. All three of those classics. Why it's taking them that long just to put out 3 classics, I don't know.
I assume it's probably some kind of testing thing to make sure that they work on modern systems and, do the adjustments necessary. That can actually take a while, depending on how old the game is. It's weird because if it's really old, then it's kind of easier because there's already like emulation solutions out there. Like there's stuff like DOSBox that you could just package the game with.
Right.
And if it's super recent, then it's close enough that you don't need to. But if it's something from the late 90s or the early 2000s, right before DirectX 9, then it can be kind of
hinky.
Yeah.
I never played Gothic, so that was my first experience with that series, and it has me intrigued. It's a little janky, but that might be smoothed out in the end.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got?
Also, it's not like Skyrim isn't a little janky.
No, that's true. Titan Quest 2. So I've never even heard of Titan Quest 1, but this basically looks like Diablo.
Yeah, I've heard of Titan Quest, and the thing is, how
old is the original?
I confuse it with another game, which is a completely different game, and it's that what was that?
Oh
God, it was a puzzle game. It was like matching colored gems or something.
You confused. Puzzle Quest.
Puzzle Quest, yeah.
I was like, how did you confuse this with? Oh, I know how.
I'm just talking about the title itself. Yeah.
Yeah. No, so Titan Quest 1 came out in 2006.
Oh, so they're taking their time.
Yeah, and it was only on PC. And then it didn't come in. They didn't release it anywhere else other than PC. It did get some PS4 and Xbox One and Switch One ports, but not until like 12 years later.
Yeah.
Or no. Yeah, 12 years later. So, but this looks really good. This looks like Diablo in a sort of like Rome type setting.
Greek mythology kind of thing.
Yeah, so I'm hoping this is good.
I mean, that would line up with the name.
Yeah. I hope it's good because I like this type of...
That is the fucking World Stone from the Diablo 2 expansion right there.
Right, yeah. Well, the World Stone's in Diablo 1 as well. It's at the very end.
No. That's the soul shard or whatever. You pull out a Diablo's head.
There's a big red crystal behind him when you in the final cinematic.
Yeah, but I don't think that's meant to be the World Stone because that's underneath the Tristram Chapel. That's not in the Barbarian Mountains.
Okay. Oh, it's out in early access right now on PC.
Oh, there you go.
Interesting. I will have to look into that. Yeah, it looks really cool though. We'll see how it all turns out in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Was there anything else? There was. Reanimal got another trailer. This game looks fucking amazing. So this is the new game from the Little Nightmares team.
The original creators of Little Nightmares.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you pronounce their studio name. Tarsier.
I have no idea.
Tarsier. But yeah, this game, look how freaky this game looks. It looks so good. And again, I'm a big Little Nightmares 1 and 2 fan, so highly recommend you play those games. And this looks absolutely fantastic. The only thing that sucks about this trailer is the release date. It's a lot further out than I thought it was.
Oh no.
I thought this was going to be out by like November. at the latest. Probably, I was hoping for like a Halloween release for this, but it looks like it's not until Q1 2026. Which, when they say Q1, that means they're not confident that they might be able to. They're hoping they can hit Q1,
Yeah.
but they don't know for sure. So it could be a year away. But it looks freaking fantastic. So take all the time you need, make it great. Make it great. That's your first real game without the that publisher over your heads. So
Yeah.
I'm okay
Now
with
it's with a different publisher over your heads.
yeah, that's true. Next one was Fate Keeper. Now, I haven't seen this one because I only had so much time to accumulate this stuff, so I don't even know what this is. I wish we could. Well, I can play. I can play the music for myself at least. Let's see.
Yeah.
We got gameplay anywhere? Let's see. Okay, we got gameplay right there. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's first person. Oh. Oh. Wow. Good animations, eh?
Yeah.
Good reactions from the enemy that you're hitting.
Yeah.
Wow. This is definitely an Unreal 5 game too. that lighting and that environmental detail is hard to mistake for anything else. This looks good.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of vibe I got from the combat there is that it's going to be more about getting in good hits rather than just like lots of hits.
Kind of like Gothic.
Yeah.
Wow, the graphics look really good.
Yeah.
Oh, more gameplay. Oh yeah, there's a stamina system. Is this going to be like a first-person Souls?
Or like Condemned or something?
Yeah.
Got the slow-mo on the kill.
Yeah. Ooh, that look. Oh.
Ow.
Damn, that looks good. Oh, there's leveling. I see a leveling system.
Can you imagine being hit by that and struggling and like trying to? It's like, what are you gonna survive after your brain is exposed like that? What are you struggling for?
It could be just an involuntary reaction.
I guess.
Just. I've never had my brain sliced in two, so I can't say for sure.
Yeah.
Fate Keeper. That looks cool.
Yeah.
No release window though. Just wishlist now.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Good music. The voiceover was not in English. It was some sort of like made up language, I think. He was like that kind of thing. So that's Fate Keeper. That looks really cool. And then this is the big finale, which
Darksiders,
is
of course,
huge for me. Darksiders 4, finally, by God, finally. I'm a huge fan of the Darksiders franchise. Darksiders 2, man. I don't know, man. That game for me at the time that it came out could really go head to head with Zelda.
Yeah, I never played any of them.
One is more God of War than it is anything else.
It's
still good.
That's what it looked like to me, and I was baffled when people kept talking about Zelda, but apparently the second one is more Zelda-like. So
yes, 2 is basically Zelda. Like it's like classic 3D Zelda, where you're going through an open world, unlocking dungeons, doing puzzles, fighting bosses. It's excellent, man. I can't say enough good things about Darksiders 2. Darksiders 3 was the first game THQ Nordic created, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, it was one of them.
And it was pretty good. I played it. I beat it. It was good. 2 is definitely still the best one in the series. But Darksiders is just such an underrated series. Like, if you're a fan of Zelda-likes, or Zelda games, this is basically Zelda in the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse setting. It's really good. I think they did a remaster of 2, and it was very pretty. Still holds up to this day. It's got a great art style. But highly recommend it. Can't wait to see what they've got in store for Darksiders 4. Oh, it's being... Oh! I just pooped myself.
I hope... like, is that...
Did you see the logo?
Okay, so that was in response to something? It wasn't just...
Yes. No, it wasn't just I pooped myself.
You just randomly shit yourself.
Hold on. Okay, I just got way more excited. Look who's making it. That is the Remnant team.
Oh, okay.
And you know how fucking crazy I get about Remnant. Remnant 2, man. One of the best games I've played in a long time. And they're making Darksiders 4? Come on, baby. I mean, I'd probably rather have them making Remnant 3. But I'll take Darksiders 4.
I mean, they can't still make Remnant 3.
That's true.
It'll just come after this.
That's true. Man, that has me super excited. That's cool. All right, so that's it for the showcase. Pretty good. Some good stuff in there. So let's move on to... We got a couple more pieces of news here. This one's strange. This one just boggles my mind. I don't understand why this is a thing. So remember this game?
Oh, yeah.
The Medium? So this was Bloober Team's sort of debut game on the Series X.
Mm-hmm.
And it's getting a movie adaptation.
Huh.
And the writer-producer setting to bring it to the big screen is none other than Gary Dauberman, the writer and producer of It and Annabelle.
Oh, okay.
This game was okay. This game felt old. This game felt like Resident Evil meets Silent Hill. Somewhere in between there. Probably more Silent Hill than... Which makes sense given the fact that Bloober Team was given Silent Hill after. But it was, it was a little underwhelming. I don't really understand why they think that this IP has any,
has anywhere to go.
Yeah, I mean, the story could make a good movie, but it's definitely not going to attract gamers to go see it because this game didn't do very well.
Yeah.
So maybe they're just using it as a platform to make another horror IP, a film, like a horror film IP. Because horror films do typically pretty good. So,
do they?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, look how many Final Destination movies there are. Look how many Saw movies there are.
Yeah.
Horror movies do pretty well. They're not like blockbuster billion-dollar movies, but they do well. People like horror for whatever reason. I'm not a fan, but I like horror video games. I'm not a horror movie guy. But anyway, this game was strange. You can see this split screen stuff going on. She basically could see into for all intents and purposes, the Upside Down, like in Stranger Things.
I haven't watched Stranger Things.
Oh, well, you should watch Stranger Things. Stranger Things is great. A lot of nerd culture in that show. But yeah, see, in these split screens, you can kind of see where you're going in both worlds, but one world might have something in your way that prevents you from walking in both. So you have to figure out how to get rid of it in one world, and there's a lot of puzzle elements to it. I don't think there was any combat. I think it was just a fuckload of exploration. I could be wrong. Wow. Yeah, see how she's moving a thing, but in the other world she was moving nothing. Yeah. Yeah, and then you find these clocks, and you have to figure out what happened. It rewinds time. It was very weird. It was just a weird thing. But obviously, it did well enough for Bloober to continue making games and get noticed by Konami. So, and now they're making Chronos as well, which looks cool too. The Chronos New Dawn trailer was in the Switch 2 trailer or showcase that we were talking about earlier, but I just was we've seen it before. Don't need to see it again. Let's see what else we got. Okay. So this is sort of in relation to what you were talking about earlier in your first news story. So the UK has changed some laws.
Yeah, they have.
Which requires users to verify their age in order to continue using certain platforms, notably social media and YouTube.
Yeah, that's going great for them.
Yeah, and obviously there's a massive amount of backlash, and it's getting even more backlash because some of these platforms are now implementing them in the United States and other countries because they're like, well, if we have to do it there,
yeah,
we might as well just do it everywhere because it's just going to be a huge pain in the ass to do IP synchronize it or geolocation stuff to see where these people are. It's like, oh, this law affects them, so let's just do it everywhere. So another sort of domino effect of this is that Microsoft has begun asking Xbox users in the UK to verify their age as well, due to the Online Safety Act in the UK. Currently, the age verification requests are limited to accounts already flagged as belonging to owners aged 18 and over within the UK, and for now, the process is optional. But this will change in early 2026. Microsoft says when accounts that have not been verified will lose access to looking for group functions, custom clubs, and be limited to voice and text communication, party functionality, and game invites, plus user-generated content, just among Xbox friends only. Integration with a Discord will also be disabled, as will the ability to broadcast to Twitch if you do not verify. Man, I feel like this is going this. This is tough, right? Because like my fear is that this is going to spread, and that Canada is going to follow suit, United States is going to follow suit, etc., so on and so forth. And then we're just going to have to verify our age. Now, it's not just age verification, just to be clear. You need to provide ID that proves your age. Yeah. This is not like you go on YouTube right now and it says, please verify your age to view this content.
Yeah.
And it just asks you for your birthday. It's like,
well, YouTube makes you sign in, which is enough of a barrier entry to me.
Yeah. I can't remember what I go to all the time. It asks you for
Pornhub.
No. God, don't have to do. Surprisingly, you could just go there without any age verification.
They just say, "Hey, are you old enough to view porn?"
Oh, you are? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
come on in. Yeah, no. There's something that makes you put in your birthday.
Steam.
Is it Steam? Yeah, it's Steam. Yeah. Even though I'm signed in, sometimes when I access content, it will ask me for my birthday, and I'm like, fuck off.
You know what's funny? It remembers the year and the day, but it always forgets the month for me.
Yeah, me too. It always switches it to January.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you asking me this? It's really annoying.
Yeah, especially when my Steam account is over 18 years old.
Yeah, right? Yeah. This account's been around longer than I would have to be alive to be able to access this content. So could you
I'm obviously
chill
over
your balls?
18. That's the thing. That's what Newgrounds is doing for this. They're saying, hey, if your account is over 18, like if your account is over 18 years old, then we're not going to do anything because you're obviously over 18. Even if you signed up to that account on the day you were born, you're obviously 18 now.
You're still 18.
Yeah, because Newgrounds has been around for like 25 years. So, which is great. Newgrounds is actually they've rolled out a number of completely reasonable ways of not being intrusive. Like, hey, how about credit cards? You need to be 18 or older in the UK to have a credit card. So just pay us $1, which will refund to you. I believe they'll do, because obviously if you can pay $1 through a credit card, that means you must be 18 because you need to be 18 to have a credit card in the UK. Mm-hmm. So we don't need photos of you. We don't need a scan of your ID. Here's a one-time refundable $1 or €1 or £1 or whatever charge, and that's it.
Yeah. but yeah, I don't. So here's the thing: I get where the UK is coming from in this stuff. Keep kids safe. Keep kids
Well,
away from this shit.
that's the excuse. What it really is they just want to be able to track people.
Um,
I would not give the UK government the benefit of the doubt in any regards in this.
I mean, to track you, like what? Track what websites you go to?
Sure.
Like,
why not?
Why do they care?
Governments will they always want more information on what people are doing.
I mean, I don't personally give two shits about that kind of stuff. I get the principle of it. I don't really care if they know that I'm going to IGN.com. Like I don't give two shits. Like, but and like I said, I do like the fact that they're keeping kids off social media. I think that's honestly.
Yeah, but that's also not a job for the government to do. That's a job for parents to do.
And that was the point I was trying to get to. Is like I agree with the sentiment. I agree with the goal here, because let's just be perfectly honest.
Social media is terrible for teenagers.
It's absolutely rotting people's brains and making them stupid and gullible and morons.
Yeah, it's like,
just
hey,
insane.
remember how rough high school was as a teenager? Now imagine the whole world is like that, and that's social media. Yeah, but that's a job.
It's the parents' job.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the problem is our parents are fucking idiots these days. Parents these days.
I mean, my sister is a parent.
Nine parents that I meet out of I'm not saying all of them. I mean, that's a very generalized statement, but like 9 parents out of 10 that I meet are terrible parents. They have kids that just don't give a shit. They're sitting on their iPad all day long, and it's get off your fucking iPad and go do something.
Hold on.
What?
Let's be fair. We didn't have iPads when we were kids, but we did have video games.
Yeah, but even I wasn't inside playing video games at 5 years old and didn't go outside and do anything. I still went outside.
5 years old.
What I was playing video games. I'm not saying I didn't play games at 5 years old. I'm saying I didn't just do that. But like every 5-year-old kid I see, when I go over to like family's house, friend's house who have kids, they're just sitting on the couch staring at an iPad, going through TikTok.
I think you have like limited sample bias, because you know why the kids aren't outside playing is because the parents are like, oh, your Uncle Trevor is coming over, so come on in and see him, and they're bored because family stuff can be boring for a little kid, so they're on the iPad. Sure. I'm just saying. I think.
Then explain to me the IQ rot that we have. If the majority of parents were keeping their kids off of social media, we wouldn't have brain rot galore. Hold
on a second. That's a whole other discussion, and it's not exclusively a social media thing. All I'm saying is that the back in my day thing is like you can swap iPads for Game Boys, bro. Remember how they said, oh, those violent video games are going to make them killers, and we're like, no, that's fucking stupid. Now you're like, oh, the social media is going to I'm not saying that social media.
But the problem is, it is.
I'm not saying that
video games were not making people psycho, and they weren't making people dumb.
I'm not saying
social media is making people dumb.
I'm not saying that social media is harmless. It absolutely can be, because a video game is a video game, and social media is real. Well, mostly real people. Although reports come out that Twitter is like at least half bots now. But
Twitter's terrible. Yeah. TikTok should have been banned. I was hoping it would be.
I'm not saying that social media is free of any damage to people. I'm saying it's real easy at our age to get into the back in my day thing. There do need to be there does need to be responsible usage of it, and parents should be involved. But like having the government come in and say, you're not allowed to
I don't
do
think
this.
it's the solution.
No, it's definitely not the solution.
But what else do you do when the IQ level is as low as it is these days? It's just like people, there's so much misinformation. There's so much gullible people, and it's like eventually, I'm not shocked at all that this has happened, because it's like eventually the government's got to be like, okay, parents aren't doing their jobs. People love social media, and it's making them stupid. we got to put some sort of limit on this. We have to do something.
Yeah,
otherwise,
but
it's just going to continue to degrade.
I think
and we're going to have a generation of morons.
I think you're highly
which we already
mistaken
have.
in thinking that that's the government's motivation for wanting to control people's access to information.
I mean, it might not be their motivation, but it's certainly a good way to do it.
It's a good way. It's a good way to sell it to people. They absolutely sell it that way. But like, you know what else spreads across social media besides like brain rot memes and misinformation? Stuff promoting, hey, there's a genocide going on in Gaza right now, and most governments really hate that people are exposing that because lots of people are invested in Israel. You know, it's very inconvenient to them to have all this information out there that people in Gaza are starving. Now, the tide has shifted recently, probably because polling numbers have shown that enough people are in support of Gaza that it's now politically safe to do. But this shit's been going on for like 2 years now. So, and if you look at what, you know, politicians say, not just in the UK, but everywhere, a lot of them just say, oh, criticism of Israel is anti-Semitic, when it's not. It's not anti-Semitic to criticize Israel. It's anti-Semitic to hate Jews. But Israel and Jewishness are not the same thing.
No.
And governments would love to clamp down criticism of one of their allies because they would also love to clamp down on criticism of themselves. And
I would just wish that, you know, people would just have an intelligent bone in their body and not just absorb every single piece of information that's on the internet as if it's gospel.
Yeah.
That's what I wish.
But
we're not in that world.
Restricting people's access to information is not going to have that effect.
Restricting kids' access. I don't think that's a bad idea.
But it's got to be done by the parents, which we agree on. But
they're not doing it. So that's what I'm saying. I think this is a natural reaction to people not being responsible. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I also am not shocked at all that it's happening. People take this shit for granted, and they take this shit. They just don't think. No one thinks anymore. Like, it's just they see something on the internet and they think it's true, and then that's it. And it's like,
yeah, if that's the issue, they should restrict access to ChatGPT. Have you seen those news stories about people getting?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They should be like that. I mean, that's going to be a thing for sure. The government's going to have to step in for AI. What's the word? Like
the LLMs, the chat bots and stuff like that.
No. There's they oversee things. They make rules for industries.
Oh, like FCC and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a rule, or there's a word I'm looking for.
Regulation.
Yeah, regulation. There's gonna be shitloads of AI regulation. They're gonna have to. There's no way, because like AI is so fucked up. Anyway, that's a whole other discussion.
Unless the AI people are the ones that are sponsoring their campaigns.
Yeah, that's a whole other discussion for sure.
Yeah.
By the way, this game's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. It is gorgeous.
I don't know if you've been watching it, but it's fucking gorgeous. Mm-hmm. This game came out 4 years ago.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
This is Forza Horizon 5 for those that aren't sure what it is. It's gorgeous. Great game. Mm-hmm. Amazing game. I can't believe it's been that long since they released a Horizon game, though. We were talking about it on a previous episode, and I was like, I think they do it every other year, but nope. They just do it when it's ready. So,
well, that's the way to do it, isn't it?
That's the way to do it. All right. So yeah, we'll see where this age verification stuff leads us over the next few months, I'm sure. In other Xbox news, Xbox Game Pass revenue has reached a new record for Xbox over the last year, achieving nearly $5 billion US in revenue. This comes from the company's Q4 and full year earnings results, covering the last 12 months ending June 30th, 2025. Did not provide specific revenue numbers for Game Pass, just nearly $5 billion. They also didn't share subscriber numbers, but that said, Game Pass subscribers are confirmed to have reached 34 million subscribers back in February of 2024. And a Microsoft's employee profile suggested just 2 months ago that this number had reached 35 million, though that is unverified. So despite the price hikes and people complaining that it's ruining the industry and all that kind of stuff, it is obviously doing very, very well. And Xbox's gaming revenue was up 10% year over year, and Xbox content and services revenue was up 13%. However, hardware revenue is down 22%, which is not surprising. They need new hardware.
Well, if hardware's not really where they make their money. And also, with all that money they're making, maybe they could afford to hire some people instead of firing them. I know of at least 9,000 people who are out of a job.
To be fair, that might be where
that might be where the money coming from. Yeah. Oh, we're not paying 9,000 people anymore. Suddenly we were flush with cash. Where did all this money come from?
Although it does say revenue, so I don't think that's taken into account, because that would be that's not the bottom line. Revenue is not the bottom line. That's money they made, like income. From their services and content and all that stuff. So I don't think it's necessarily that, but I don't know if they make money on the sale of their console. I assume not. Historically, that's usually not the case.
The idea is usually to sell at a loss at the beginning and make it up on the software sales. And if you can get the manufacturing of the console to a level where it's cheap enough that you can make a profit on it, do so. That's why a lot of game consoles, even though they don't announce it, they'll have a lot of internal revisions where they're like figuring out like what, basically how cheaply they can make this thing and still have it work.
Yeah. They already did it with the PS5 ones.
Oh yeah. And like the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One both went through tons of internal revisions. And the thing is, they don't usually announce them because it doesn't have any impact on gameplay, and they don't change the case. The case is usually the last thing that they'll change.
It's just internal components change.
Because it's just easier to not have to manufacture a new mold for every time you want to revise something. So if you get like a classic style Xbox 360, there's probably like half a dozen different revisions of the board that's inside there. Although that's also because they were trying to solve the overheating issue. So there's an unusually high number of revisions for that particular system, but there's also just cost savings ones,
Yep. All right, time to get your bingo card out.
Oh, here we go. Brute Force remake. Come on.
Nope. Ubisoft.
Oh, damn it.
Is in the news again. This one's very interesting. So we reported a rumor. Well, it wasn't really a rumor, but the voice actor from Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I think it was like a month or two ago, was doing a signing at a convention, and someone said a fan was basically filming him and talking to him about Assassin's Creed Black Flag and a bunch of other games, and the fan had casually mentioned that he's going through all of the they're making their way through all of the Assassin's Creed games again, just to play them all again. And the voice actor who plays Edward Kenway in Black Flag, who he was talking to, said, "Oh, well, you may have to play this one again soon." And that was basically like,
people kick the rumor mill into high gear. Like,
is that a remaster,
or remake what's
confirmation? Well, he was recorded again at another convention, and he was asked by the fan, are you? You had mentioned something.
Have you recorded for a remake?
Yeah, have you recorded for a remake or remaster? And his response was this: "I don't know, mate. The thing is, when that happened, when he's referring to what I just talked about, the story, someone was doing this," and he points at the camera. "I was being very free and open, talking with my fans, but I didn't know they were actually recording me on their phone. I thought they were just taking a picture.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that they were recording me, and then the company threatened to sue me.
Yeah.
So now I say nothing."
Yeah. Yep. That's you got to be really careful when you're in that business, because voice actors have lost their jobs. There was a guy who was the voice of a Fire Emblem character who bragged about playing the character in some upcoming game that hadn't been announced yet, and Nintendo promptly fired him because they'd been explicitly told, "Don't tell people that you recorded for this. We haven't announced it yet," and he just went and blabbed about it, so they fired him.
I mean, if you're stupid enough to do it on purpose in an obvious way, then I mean, I'm sure he deserved it.
Well, the thing is, that guy apparently is kind of an asshole and has.
Oh well, there you go. So he definitely deserved it then.
has had problems for various other reasons. So
gotcha. Man, this game looked kind of pretty too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's holding up a little bit.
It looks really good from that generation, 360 PS3. Yeah, I mean, Ubisoft doesn't make ugly games.
No, they don't.
But yeah,
it doesn't hold up gameplay wise though. That's for sure.
Well, you know.
But that's why I really want to remake, because this was my favorite Assassin's Creed game, but it just hasn't aged well. Yeah. So I really hope the rumors are true.
But yeah, it sounds like they let this guy off with a warning. Because
I don't think they needed to threaten to sue him. Well, that's a little.
They probably.
Harsh.
I mean, I don't know if they were like, "Hey, we're going to sue you," or it's like, "Hey, remember you've got an NDA. Remember, what happens if you break contracts, right? You got to threatening to sue. They may have sternly reminded him of his NDA.
Yeah.
The way he's phrased it, like I don't know, maybe they were aggressive about it, but I kind of get the feeling that if it was an aggressive thing, they probably just would have outright fired him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which they can't. Well, I mean, I don't want to say they can't, but they certainly wouldn't want to do if the rumor's true.
Well, I mean,
because if
voice actors are, they're replaceable. Actors in general are replaceable.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, if they've recorded all the dialogue already, that would suck for them to have hire someone new and redo it all.
That's not to say that they wouldn't do it, because that's what Nintendo did with this guy. He'd recorded, the reason he knew about this game is because he'd recorded dialogue for it, and that's how he knew that it was being made. And he blabbed about it, and Nintendo said, "You're fired," and then they cast someone else and re-recorded the part.
Gotcha.
There was that remember when the shit with Kevin Spacey came out? There was a movie that was set to release in 3 months that had him in it, and they fucking refilmed. They did reshoots really quick and recast the character and reshot all of his scenes.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I mean, it's a harder thing to do in live action.
That's a little bit more. Yeah, that's a little more cancel culture thing, where it's like, he was under investigation for whatever he was being investigated for, so they were like, we don't want to be.
It was sex with underage boys,
right?
So
which he was cleared on. Just to put that away.
Being cleared on something doesn't mean that you didn't do it. It may have been that there was insufficient.
It doesn't.
But Kevin Spacey, there have been rumors about Kevin Spacey for a long time.
Yeah, I'm just one of those people that chooses to believe that the system works. And if you're acquitted, then you're acquitted, and I can't really hold it against you. You could have gotten away with it. I'm not saying you couldn't, but I just kind of choose to go that route because it doesn't happen very often.
Well, you have a much more optimistic view of the justice system than I do.
No, I just have a more optimistic view of just life in general. I don't want to hate anyone.
No, but did powerful people get away with shit all the time?
Oh, no doubt. Trump. Yeah, they do.
I mean, anyway, look at Mel Gibson. That guy was caught on camera saying a bunch of vile shit, and he still got a career.
Does he?
Yeah, I mean, he was in the fucking John Wick TV show, The Continental.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
That just came out last year.
Wow. I mean, I hate to say it, but words are words, man.
It's not about the words. It's what it's what's behind them. It's expressing that you view somebody as less than human. He said some pretty vile shit about Jewish people.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm there's so much cancel culture and just hating on people for having different views. It's
Yeah,
I'm not saying his views are correct. Just to be clear, I'm just saying, is he a decent human being the rest of the time?
I
I don't
mean,
know. I've never met him.
I think if you're a racist, you're not a decent. Like, it's not like you stop being a racist when you go home and tuck your kids into bed. You're still a racist.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like he's going out there like murdering people. He's just got some
No, but I also think that
gross views.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that he should be put in jail. I'm saying that he should be. If he's going to go out in public and say all that horrible stuff, maybe he shouldn't be given so much public attention. Maybe stop putting him in movies. Stop making him famous. You know.
Well, I do agree with don't make stupid people famous.
Let
Paris Hilton.
Let him languish in obscurity.
Yeah. Anywho, I hope the Assassin's Creed 4 rumors are true because I love that game, and given my recent disappointment with Shadows, I would really like to play an Assassin's Creed game. It's been a while since I played a new Assassin's Creed experience that I really enjoyed.
This multiplayer mode I always thought was kind of a cool idea.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it. The problem is it just gets old pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean it's
not very in depth.
Stealth multiplayer is one of those things where it's a neat idea, but it doesn't really lend itself to a lot of different modes. But for what it is, like, remember these Assassin's Creed games were coming out like every other year or sometimes every year, so it doesn't need to be that in depth, I guess, if they're going to replace it with another game with a new multiplayer mode, you know.
I think only like 2 of the Assassin's Creed games had multiplayer. This one and Unity.
Yeah, Unity had co-op, so that's a different multiplayer mode.
Yeah, it had a co-op mode, but it wasn't like you couldn't play the campaign in co-op or anything like that. Okay, what else we got? It's time for 3 pieces of Sony news. First off, Light of Motirum. This is let's just call it a blatant ripoff of Horizon from.
Oh, really? Because I was looking at that tetrahedron thing and thinking that looks like fucking Peter Dinklage thing from Destiny, the little cubey robot guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, keep watching. It looks very Horizon-y.
Yeah.
But anyway, Sony is suing Tencent for blatant slavish copyright infringement on the Horizon series with this game. And I agree with them. The gameplay is not anywhere near what the I don't know how to say this, but the way that they're marketing the game is, I mean, and that looks like Horizon.
Yeah, that. So I was gonna say, like, is this just robot animals? Because I don't think you can copyright that idea. That big antler thing looked like it had been pulled straight from Horizon.
Just all of these things look straight from Horizon, and then
this looks like it's pulled from Avatar. That landscape.
I'm gonna see if I can find the comparison shot.
Yeah, this is a pretty blatant ripoff.
Yeah, like even the character is with the glider and like.
Oh, and
look at the grass.
The red grass. The grass herself. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's blatant. Here, I'll show you a comparison of one of the concept art. What's the word I want to use? Marketing material. So this is Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
And this is Light of Motrium.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, none of those individual elements on their own is like a ripoff, but you put them all together like that, it's pretty clear.
Squint your eyes and see if you can tell the difference. Yeah. Squint your eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's pretty...
It's pretty egregious.
Yeah.
So the complaint, which was filed in a California court last week, alleges that Tencent's upcoming adventure game, Light of Motrium, or I think it's Motirum,
Yeah.
is illegally similar to Horizon Forbidden West and Zero Dawn in everything from creature design to protagonist to marketing materials. The complaint outlines numerous similarities, comparing various marketing screenshots from both games as well as the game's description. Like Horizon, Light of Motirum takes place in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by giant robot dinosaurs who roam large natural environments such as tropical forests, deserts, and snowy mountains. Humans, just like in Horizon, live in tribal groups and must fight the machine animals who are also largely line up with those in Horizon to survive. Both games feature identical red-haired women protagonists that wear very similar outfits and styles, and Motirum even has its lead sporting a device awfully similar to Aloy's Focus earpiece. The complaint also cites headlines from a number of gaming websites, including Kotaku, The Gamer, GameRant, as well as various Steam and Reddit comments that all remark on the similarities between the two games and the likelihood that Sony would probably sue. Also, per Sony's complaint, Tencent allegedly knew exactly what it was doing. Sony says that Tencent began developing Light of Motirum in 2023 and approached Sony at the 2024 Game Developers Conference to ask for a licensing deal to develop its own Horizon game. Sony turned Tencent down at that time, but Tencent kept developing Light of Motirum anyway. Sony also claims it approached Tencent informally to resolve the copyright dispute once it became aware of the game, but when it did so, Sony says Tencent tried once again to license Horizon. Sony once again refused, and Tencent allegedly moved forward with the game's promotions and playtests. Sony is suing Tencent for copyright and trademark infringement, as well as false designation of origin. It's asking the court to forbid Tencent from infringing its copyright for costs and damages up to $150 for each separate work in Horizon that's been infringed, and demand that Tencent deliver all infringing materials to Sony for destruction. This game has no current release date, and probably won't see the light of day. The Light of Motirum, rather.
It's hard to say, because like there have been games that have come out and have been like very clearly, hey, this is legally distinct, whatever.
Pokemon and Digimon.
Well, not even that. I mean, like Bloodstained, right? Like Bloodstained,
an ode to Castlevania.
Yeah, but whether it's an ode or not, like that game is pretty fucking close. Although I think it probably gets away with it because like so many of the monsters in Castlevania are just creatures from mythology,
right? Yeah,
and that's also the case with Bloodstained. Yeah, this is a little different. This is
where else have you seen this exact art style of these creatures?
Yeah,
you know, like it looks. You could literally rip that creature from this game and put it in Horizon, and no one would notice.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty blatant. The gameplay looks different though. I think you've got some like base building stuff, and
it looks kind of
melee combat
here.
Yeah, you got melee combat instead of arrow combat. There is some melee combat in Horizon, but it's not the primary focus.
Yeah,
and then it looks like you can summon some creatures here.
And Horizon.
Okay.
Out of all the games, like I never played it. Never played. I have played Horizon.
Both of them, or just the first one?
I forget. I played them at my sister's place. And I forget if I played.
I thought you meant like you played through it and beat it.
No. I don't own those games. I've played like an hour total. I think I might have played a little bit of both.
Gotcha. They're very great.
They're fun. It's just like I'm well stocked with open world games. You know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I think they have a lot of grounds here.
Yeah.
Creature design, protagonist design, marketing, like
it's if they did indeed approach Sony and say we want to make a Horizon game and they got a no and they said we'll make our own.
Yeah.
If they had made it more distinct, I think they could get away with it. Yeah, but
they clearly didn't. They were like, whatever.
Here they're very clearly trying to be as close as fucking possible. You got to make it more distinct than that. It doesn't actually take that. Oh, thank you, text message. It doesn't take that much more to be legally distinct, but it takes more than this. Like this,
they didn't do shit all.
This almost looks like them like threatening, like, hey, we dare you to sue us. You know,
Yeah.
this almost feels like they're asking for it, like they're
Yeah.
goading them on, because that is really, really close.
In other PlayStation news, Xbox just had a great Q2, and it might have PlayStation to thank for that. The top 10 list of best-selling games on PlayStation, ranked by dollars, was released for Q2 2025. And 6 of the top 10 best-selling games on PlayStation are Xbox games.
Oh yeah, so I'm assuming there's like a Call of Duty in there or something.
Well, let's go through it. Number 10, Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Okay, so that's
Number 9,
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft, yeah. Number 9, Minecraft.
Yep.
Microsoft. I can't believe Minecraft still sells in the top 10. Who is buying this game for the 800th time?
Who doesn't have Minecraft at this point?
It's so weird, isn't it? Like that game has sold more copies than there are gamers in the world at this point. Like, it's cool. It's so fucking crazy.
I mean, it's one of those games. It's like Tetris. Like, how many times have we've had this conversation before? How many times have you bought Tetris? Because I know it. I've bought it several times.
Yeah, probably 3 or 4.
Let me see. Let me see if I can count it off. NES, Game Boy, cell phone. There's also Tetris 99.
Oh yeah,
That's off the top of my head.
yeah.
So,
I'm at 4.
Yeah,
4
I'm
of
at
those.
4 at least.
I didn't buy the NES one, but I did buy the Game Boy one. Anyway,
I didn't buy Puyo Puyo Tetris because
that was a good one.
Yeah, the demo just lets you play a game. It doesn't let you progress in anything, but you can just play it infinitely. So you get one match of whatever.
It's fun though, isn't it?
It is fun. It's got Puyo Puyo and it's got Tetris. I both really like those games, and you can play this weird combination of them at the same time.
Yeah,
I don't really fuck with that, but
it's fun. You should try it.
Yeah.
It's good. So yeah, Minecraft is number 9. Number 8, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft. Number 7.
In your brain, did you insert the Simpsons burp? You know, number 8, number 8, number 8. From the B sharps. When
I am not a Simpsons aficionado.
Oh,
I know. I think I've probably watched every episode of the first, I don't know, 9 seasons.
It's within the first 9 seasons.
But I probably only watched them once.
Oh, okay.
Like it was never a show that I religiously watched.
Oh, I watched it like crazy when it was good.
Yeah. Number 7, Death Stranding 2, Sony.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, Doom: The Dark Ages.
Yep.
Microsoft. Number 5, Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Yep.
Microsoft. Which is pretty old at this point, so the fact that it's still in the top 5 is crazy. Number 4, MLB The Show 25.
That's
Sony.
PlayStation. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's also available elsewhere.
Yep. Number 3, Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered.
Yep. Microsoft.
Number 2, Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah, that's super Microsoft.
Yeah. And then number 1, can you guess what number 1 was? Best-selling game of quarter 2?
What's recent?
It may surprise you.
Yeah,
but maybe not.
I would have said Doom: The Dark Ages because that's pretty recent.
It is a recent game.
Oh man.
And it is not from Microsoft or Sony.
Oh, okay.
But it was a big deal. It's not so much anymore.
I don't know.
Elden Ring Night Rain.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I guess it's sold pretty well.
Yeah,
I don't really.
I know that it's been doing decently, but I didn't think it would be like the top spot.
Yeah, I didn't. Like I had no idea.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind that this is from Circano data, so this doesn't include digital sales.
Yeah.
But that even still, physical sales,
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy. Now on the other hand, this is kind of a funny thing: is How many of the top 10 best-selling games of Q2 25 do you think were Microsoft games on Xbox?
I'm going to say probably fewer.
Yep, 4.
Interesting.
Yeah, so Xbox's top 10, I'll go through this a little bit quicker. Xbox's top 10 was Split Fiction, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, PGA Tour 2K25, Assassin's Creed Shadows, WWE 2K25, NBA 2K25, Minecraft, Elder Scrolls Online, Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered, and Elden Ring Nightreign. So I guess there's just a lot of sports dudes.
I guess.
That use Xbox. I guess. It's interesting to see PGA Tour in there.
It's
NBA.
Weird that the disparity is so great there. Like I figured for fucking sure that Doom would be on there.
Yeah, Doom didn't even hit the top 10. Neither did no, Minecraft did. MLB The Show didn't.
Yeah, and Forza not being there doesn't surprise me because that game's been out on Xbox for a while. I assume everybody who wants it on Xbox has it on Xbox.
Yeah, it's also on Game Pass.
Yeah.
So. Okay. And in our final piece of news, this is a bit long show. I didn't expect it to go this long. Final piece of news is PS Plus monthly games for August have been announced. And the first one is Lies of P. Which is cool because I have wanted to play it since they introduced the difficulty settings. This is the first game that I'm aware of.
I still need to play this.
Yeah, this is the first game that I'm aware of that has the first Souls-like game that I'm aware of that has difficulty settings. So now, granted, they were added 2 or 3 years later.
Yeah, post-launch.
But I really want to play this because everyone says it's. A lot of people consider it basically Bloodborne 2.
Yeah, it does look pretty Bloodborne-ish.
Yeah, so I've played the demo, and it's a Souls-like. But
yeah, I like the idea of like you combine the weapon handle with the weapon blade to create your different weapons,
and you also have your arm that you can change. Yeah. It's like a special move.
That's very DMC5. I like that this fucking robot has a handlebar mustache.
And his head like twists around. That's creepy.
It's gotta.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, so I'll be playing that. And then DayZ for some reason.
Cool. Okay.
Which is so old that you can see the old IGN logo in the review here.
Yep.
I never played DayZ, but it's the
I tried it. It was
it's the original Battle Royale game, right?
I mean, kind of. It's definitely what inspired, like, or sort of pushed things to that. It's like when you talk about like Battle Royale games that have the shrinking arena, that's culling.
PUBG.
No, the culling came before that.
Wow.
PUBG is the one that was like the first massive hit. But like
and then Fortnite took that over.
yeah. The culling came up with the enclosing arena, but like the idea of just putting people in a massive map. I mean, technically, Arma did that before because DayZ is a mod for Arma that one of the Arma developers made, and then the company said, "Well, let's just turn this into a product." I played it back when it was an Arma 2 mod for a little bit.
So it's not a battle royale, but it is.
Well, it's just open world zombie survival, and other players will shoot you because.
Can you play it alone?
Yeah, you can play it alone. You can work together with other people if you want. It's not really a game that has a set objective. It's survive in this.
It's like 7 days to die, basically.
Yeah. But because people, collect resources and stuff, lots of players hunt other players. So it sort of...
it's like Rust.
Yeah.
I wonder how it translates on the PlayStation. I didn't even know it was on PlayStation. Can't imagine it's too good.
It's so this is... Arma is based on like a battlefield simulation.
Yeah.
Like it's not just a game. Like the engine that they use is the platform for their military simulation that they sell to militaries.
Yeah, and America's Army.
No. America's Army is a different thing, but it's the same kind of idea.
Same concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you can see here, like they've got the terrain, like the foliage flattening down as you crawl across it, because it's based on the technology that they sell to militaries for like virtual battle simulation.
Right.
And they decided to. I can't remember if the game came first or if the battlefield simulation came first.
Oh, it's a
But
zombie.
like these are the guys who made Operation Flashpoint, you know.
Mhm.
And yeah, Arma or DayZ was just this mod for it, but it's a game that's like it doesn't really translate well to direct gameplay. If this was like a full spectrum warrior kind of thing, I think it would be awesome, but it's very clunky.
Yeah, I mean, it's very old. It's like 12, 13 years old
It's
now,
not even
right?
just about the age. Like the control and gameplay in general in this is extremely clunky, and that's the case with
Hmm.
Arma 1 as well. And I've never played Arma 3 because I bought Arma 1 and 2 uh, because I saw footage and was like, oh, this looks awesome. And then I played it and was like, oh, this is really dog shit to play. And Arma 3
Hmm.
looks awesome, but I'm like, I've been fooled twice before. I'm not willing to spend. This, of course, admittedly, was before Steam had a refund policy because that's how old those games are,
Yep.
and that's how long ago I bought them. But yeah, DayZ was like it's a cool idea, but it's kind of half baked, and it's on a system that is impressive technologically. Like there's a massive landmass in Arma 2. It's like
No,
several
there's the
kilometers.
map.
Yeah. Oh, it's huge.
That's cool.
And it's real world scale. It's not like scaled down and representative. It's like no, this is
You
a
need a
real.
car.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you do. There are cars, and you can get them and drive them around.
Yep.
But yeah,
I may have played this. This looks familiar.
it was just clunky as hell. It was a cool idea, but it was clunky as hell. And I can see why it inspired the battle royale genre because that's DayZ with purpose, basically, instead
Yeah.
of just like don't get me wrong, I don't mind just sort of a general fuck around with people online with no like set win condition, just kind of a fun thing to do. That's fine. I just fucking wish it played better.
Yeah. Well, I'll give it a try. It's free. Why not?
Yeah.
Probably won't capture my interest, but. And then the last one is whatever this is. I have no idea.
Yeah,
My Heroes Justice 2.
Yeah, I'm not into My Hero Academia. It's really popular. I'm not into that kind of stuff. You know, I watched Dragon Ball Z when that was a thing, and that kind of made me sick of these endless. Let's have lots of people just fighting over stuff all the time. You know, like I got my fill of that with Dragon Ball Z, and I've never really had an urge for another you know tournament arc shonen anime thing. I know those words aren't going to mean anything to you, but the people who know.
Arc, I know.
Yeah,
Arc Systems.
you know one of the no, not even
Yeah.
Arc System works like a story arc
Oh, okay.
because there will be long stretches in shows like this where it's like here's 40 episodes of characters just fighting in an elimination tournament. You know,
Yeah.
that kind of
I
stuff.
get you now.
Yeah, I really hate when shows do that.
Well, that's it. That's all we're getting for.
I got nothing against My
August.
Hero Academia, by the way. I've never seen it. I've never read the manga. I look at it and I go, yeah, that I got my fill of this with Dragon Ball Z like 20 years ago.
Yeah. I think that's it. That's it. That's it for the news. Wow, that was a lot.
Yeah.
The old back's feeling it,
Mm-hmm.
but that means it's time for something else.
Screenshot scope.
Can
Can you imagine if you're like, no, bitch, it's letter time. It's letter time.
Oh, now I'm gonna do that
Yeah,
one day, and you're never gonna see it coming.
But I will see it coming now.
All right.
Okay, I don't know. it's grass. It's always grass.
Yeah. It's not green this time though.
No.
I don't recognize the art style though. Oh.
Decent score though.
Yeah.
Those look like logs of shit. Just long magma turds. It's like you've been eating nothing but spicy food for a week.
I recognize it, but Oh no, we've had that game
The thing
before.
is if I'm sure that I haven't played this because I would have made that joke when I played this game, and I would have been like, "Oh yeah, it's that game with the shitty lava
Don't say that, because
flows."
then the next shot is going to be like, oh, it's that game, because we've had that before.
I'm confident that I've never played this. Confident.
Ooh, PC only. Oh, is this No Man's Sky?
No.
No.
Could it be that other game that's not Elite? There's another one that's also got these very colorful graphics. Astroneer? Is that it?
Oh, it could be. I feel like we've had that one though.
Maybe.
No.
Nope.
A climbing game.
Okay. Maybe it's the new one.
Oh, Peak. Yeah, it could be Peak. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I suggested we try and play it because it's fun. It's basically what we were playing with Takes Two, except first person. And,
oh, great! Yeah, that was.
But it's not. It's a lot more forgiving though.
That was such a resounding success.
Yeah, it was fun though.
Man, we should have recorded that.
I know. I cannot believe we didn't record that.
We make a pact right now. We don't play anything like that
without
recording it. Because we could have gold and not know about it until it's too late.
Sim31 is looking for a partner to play Portal 2, so I might record that if I play that with him, because he never played the co-op mode.
Oh yeah, we played that like a decade ago, at least.
At least a decade ago. Yeah, I'm like it's been long enough where I'm not going to have any clue what I'm doing.
I don't remember it either.
So let's do that.
We had lots of we're fucking stupid moments on that.
Yep.
Where we realized the solution was right in front of us. Could this be like? Wasn't there a Legend of Mana like re-release?
It could be. My thought was that it might be. No, it can't be.
Maybe that Bayonetta game.
No, I thought it might have been Spiritfarer, but I don't think it has backgrounds like this.
What was that Bayonetta game? The one where she's
Bayonetta Origins.
Yeah.
That's what I'm playing right now. It could be. I don't think so though. Yeah.
No. Oh, okay.
That took a turn.
Yeah.
No idea.
I don't know, but it looks cool. It kind of reminds me of that inn in Super Mario RPG where you can find Link sleeping.
Yeah, bounce on the bed.
Yeah.
What is this?
Not on PlayStation. Interesting.
There's cat ears.
Okay. Yeah, there are, but what is it? I have no idea what this is, but I'd like to.
That's why.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm not going to get this.
Yeah, no idea. I don't know.
The second I saw a visual novel, no idea. Nope.
Oh, God. I've seen footage of this game, but I don't remember what it's called. Shit. Oh. I don't remember what it's called.
I think I kind of recognize it, but that just might be my brain tricking me.
When's that Witch game coming out? You know, the isometric one with the multiplayer?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think it has a release date. I think it's a wish list game.
Yeah, I'm fucked. I don't know what this is.
Beacon Pines.
Yeah, okay. I don't know.
No.
Control?
Yeah, I was thinking Control or like Metal Gear Solid's like training missions.
Maybe. Nope.
64. No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Or it could be that training missions separate game.
Oh yeah, the
Remember that?
MGS, the VR missions. I think it looks a little too good for that, but I mean it's in there, so
Nope.
No.
Well, we're in the right sort of area though.
Yeah.
And it's not a Metal Gear Solid game, because we would have got a yellow there. I don't recognize this. Oh!
It looks like MGS too, but it's not.
It might be Manhunt, although 64 seems low for Manhunt. But it could be.
Are you sure? I mean, you can try it.
No. Ooh, action sci-fi with a guy with a scorpion.
Oh, God. I don't fucking know. Action sci-fi game. Damn it.
Psyops?
Maybe.
I don't
Sure.
remember a guy with a scorpion thing though.
I mean, it's fucking, why not? Oh, shit. There was a Virtua Fighter game. There was like a Virtua Fighter like adventure game. Oh shit.
Nope.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Unless it was called something else.
Oh god.
But there's nothing in here
No,
with a subtitle
I don't know.
or anything.
I've seen this character before.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is this
the fucking the
Enter the Matrix?
No. Minority Report.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
the Matrix
it was!
Path of Neo.
Oh,
no, it was Path of Neo.
I never played Path of Neo.
Because I saw him in the suit and I was like, that looks familiar.
I played Enter the Matrix.
And is that not the subway behind in there that he's running into?
Maybe.
It kind of looks like the subway. Huh.
Yeah,
well, I was on the right track at least.
I never played Path of Neo, so.
No, I didn't either.
Fucking grass. I don't know. It could be fucking anything. Is there... Hold on. In the bottom right there, is there something there?
No.
It kind of looks like there's text there. Like a text overlay.
Oh, right there.
Like maybe like a watermark or something.
That might be text right there. I see it.
Yeah. I don't know. I
think this might be a cutscene from Ghost, was it Ghost of Sparta? It's a God of War game. No. 91 though.
Ooh. Could it be one of the Tomb Raider games?
I don't think they scored that. And this doesn't look. I mean, I can put Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Sure.
It's the one I've played the least. No.
Okay.
Oh, it's current.
Oh boy.
This must be. No, it can't be.
What?
91? I was gonna say maybe it's what's that colorful game? Avowed. Oh no, PS5. This is a cross-gen game. There are not many cross-platform current-gen only games. That's very rare.
Well,
But it's got a 91?
What are the ones that are currently a thing then?
I can't even think of any. That's how rare they are. Like, current-gen, but multi-platform. There's very few of those. Like, I'm trying to figure out what that is. It looks like a dude walking with a sword.
Yeah. I mean, you can try Avowed. What?
Oh, I think it's Veilguard.
Oh, okay.
No?
Oh, it's Claire Obscura.
Oh, it's Claire. Yeah. Yeah, I still haven't gone back to that one yet.
Yeah, I still need to play it.
Like I said, it's got one of the best openings I've ever seen in a video game. Is this Katamari?
I think it's a little too detailed, but you could try like Beautiful Katamari. I don't know what that one looks like. That's the Xbox 360 one. Nope. Okay. I don't know. Don't know.
This has the art style of that other game that I can't remember, Revenge of the Savage Planet. But the first one though.
Journey.
Yeah.
I'm the one who's never played them, and I'm always.
I know. Nope. GameCube exclusive.
Oh, Chibi Robo. There you go.
Nice.
That was a good game.
Never played it.
It was fun.
Just a platformer?
Yeah, but you're like a little robot dude.
That you have to recharge your battery?
Yeah.
Is that what the plug's for?
Yeah.
Is that what this is? A timer at the bottom?
Yes. It was a fun game.
Well, that looks like Epic Yarn. Looks like stuff that's sewn.
I was gonna say,
or Little Big Planet, maybe.
Yoshi's Woolly World.
Oh yeah. That was Oh, I saw it. Yeah, good call. Nice. Yeah, not many games that have like seams.
Yeah, at least not that kind of seam. I see polygonal seams all the time, but that's just somebody fucked up.
This game was not good, I have to say.
I never played it, but I was like, I've got Yoshi's Island. Like, Nintendo doesn't seem to have topped that as far as Yoshi games go. So
not even close.
It looks good though, like visually very good. Indigo Prophecy.
Is that just a shot in the dark,
or is it shot in the dark? Man, can you 85. Imagine though?
Okay, this screenshot's not much different than the first one.
It's like a slightly different angle. Deus Ex, maybe?
This does look familiar. I think it is a first-person shooter. Oh, yeah, it is. Look, there's armor.
Yeah, try Deus Ex.
I don't think it had an armor icon, though, did it?
I don't think it did either.
That you just, like a pickup? Like a pickup?
No.
This might be Time Splitters.
Sure. Try it.
I don't know which one, though.
Try the first one.
Nope. PC exclusive.
Okay.
There's an ammo box. Yeah. So it's definitely like a...
It just says
ammo. Yeah, so this is definitely like a arena shooter of some kind. Could it be a Quake? No. Doesn't look Quakey. Unreal Tournament?
No, the Unreal Tournament had console ports. There was a PS2 and there's a Dreamcast version.
I have no idea.
Oh,
not enough. FPS stealth horror? What?
Blood 2, maybe? Oh, it's not there. Damn it.
Could it be Fear? No, it's not a stealth game.
But just try it. Just try it.
I don't know.
You got nothing to lose.
No. 2001.
Oh, Jesus. That is a Source Engine ass looking effect.
Yeah, I have no idea what
this is. That's too early. Oh, God.
You sure this isn't like Unreal 1? Like just Unreal? Or like...
No, Unreal 1 was a 1998 game.
Unreal 2?
No, Unreal...
It has that like character model.
I mean, it might be an Unreal Engine game.
Is this AVP? Is that an Alien?
Oh, it might be.
Alien vs. Predator?
That sounds like the right era.
Oh, God. I think it was just Alien vs. Predator.
Probably. Right? Try it.
No.
Oh, it's a Monolith game. Oh,
it is an Alien game. It is.
Scroll down. Scroll down.
It's not.
What?
It's not yellow though, but it is. It's definitely Alien.
That's totally Alien. What the fuck is this then?
This is AVP.
Yeah.
Unless it's this one, I don't know what that is.
I have no. There was Aliens versus Predator. Maybe it considers that a different franchise.
That's the second game.
See,
it says Aliens versus Predator.
Yeah, 2. But the second one, I don't think it was. Was it made by Monolith? Damn it! Civi 11 just had a video on AVP 2. Fuck it. Try it.
2 or the weird one?
Try 2. Try 2.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So because it's not called Alien versus Predator 2, it glitched.
Yeah.
Basically.
Whew. Technicality.
Damn.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. Was that a Monolith? Yeah, it was. I know that the first and the second one were developed by different companies. First one was made by Rebellion, the Sniper Elite people. As for
they
this,
haven't done anything recently.
No, they just put out a new Sniper Elite game.
Oh, right, Resistance.
Yeah. I don't know. It's more grass.
No idea. 94?
Jesus Christ.
That's real high.
Maybe it's Skyrim. That water looks a little Skyrim-ish.
It does. Jesus
there
Christ. Oh yeah, and we're also in the back
Yeah.
half again, so we got to think older here.
Red Dead Redemption.
It could be, but I don't. I think it looks too good for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
86.
I don't know. What?
PC exclusive?
That looks like a completely different game.
It does. Oh, I think this is a baton or something, not a pole. I thought it was a pole, but I think he's holding it.
I still think it's a pole.
I don't know, man. I don't know what this is. PC exclusive. No idea.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay.
I mean, that's not helpful, though.
Yeah, but maybe it's Arma 3.
Nope. It's not even Arma. Oh, is this PUBG?
Maybe.
2017? I don't know when PUBG came out.
You could try it. Oh, it is. I love how it's fucking called PUBG Battlegrounds. So it's now PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Battlegrounds, yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Okay. Mario Golf?
Fucking,
or Hot Shots Golf?
I don't know. It's fucking golf. I don't know which one. Golf's golf to me.
I'll start with Hot Shots Golf because it doesn't look very 64-ish or anything like that. It's going to be newer than... It's not Hot Shot. Oh, it's Wii.
Wii Sports.
That's funny. Okay. Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh, Shovel Knight?
Maybe.
I think it's Shovel Knight.
I still need to play more of that. Hey! Way to go.
That art style's hard to mistake for anything other than Shovel Knight. That color scheme.
Yeah, I got to play more Shovel Knight.
Oh, it's amazing, yeah.
It is fun. Now this...
it's XCOM, Enemy Unknown.
Yep.
Not Xbox. Damn. We did pretty good again today.
Mm-hmm.
Did pretty good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Press Pause, a gaming podcast, episode 56. If you want to follow me on the socials, I am at TJ-Leo on BlueSky.
And I am at Ninjas on BlueSky.
If you want to email us, you can do so at co.op.podcasts@gmail.com. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and join the Co-op Club Discord community server. Link is in the description. Dante says hi. If you missed him. He just jumped. And that's all we have for you today. We'll be back next week, maybe with an extra. Maybe.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be hit by the meteor, and we'll all die. Maybe it'll be like the end of Goodbye Volcano High.
Random encounters.
We don't know. Yeah, that's what it'll take to get it out of us.
Indeed. All right, get back to gaming.
Bye.